a man known for dropping bombs, big bombs. He's allergic to chalk, and he gets that cash. Please welcome Mr. Spenny Penny Bombs to the show. Mr. Bombs, how are you?
How we doing, Jimmy? How we doing, Mike? How we doing, everybody, tonight in the chat?
Hey,
Let's go, boys. Let's go. How we doing tonight?
We're ready to eat like we've been doing. Take it away. I retweeted your action. Tell the squad what's good and how you're getting paid.
Yeah. You know me with these primetime games. I always jump on these props. So for me, first one for me, I like Danny Jones over 34.5 rush yards. He hit this in 2 of the 3 games already played this year. I know that Barkley's out. They're still going to try and utilize Brady as much as they can, but Danny needs to start using his feet a little bit more, breaking up the defense down, and trying to give his players a little bit more opportunity, moving the ball down the field using his feet again. So over 34.5 rush yards for me for Danny Dimes. And then my second one is Jackson Smith Najiba over 27.5 receiving yards at -118. He hasn't been involved as much especially last game. They were definitely doing a little bit more running, especially later on in the game as they had the lead. So I think this game has all the opportunity, like Mike was saying, to go over the total. Like, these defenses are not. The secondaries are not strong. Seattle's down near the bottom of it, and Giants aren't that great either. They have a bunch of rookies in there. I think Seattle's offense is good enough to be able to move the ball around, and so a slot guy like Jackson there, I like him at over 27.5 today. And then basically the second most reliable receiver for the Giants this year has been Paris Campbell. He has the second most targets and the second most receptions for the Giants this year. So I'm taking Paris Campbell over 2.5 receptions at +100. Just a guy that's, especially in the middle of the field when Barkley's not available for some of those dump offs. He's kind of that more reliable person in the slot in the middle of the field for Danny, and he's been there a lot for him. So I like Paris Campbell over 2.5 receptions at +100 as well.
I like it. Danny Dimes over 34.5 rush yards. Jackson Smith Najigba over 27.5 receiving yards. Paris Campbell over 2.5 receptions. And then we get into your anytime touchdown market. Spenny, take it away.
Yeah, I always got a few here. Like I said, I think that we definitely could see some points tonight. So I like Tyler Lockett at +175. Again, basically a second guy on the team there, but DK is definitely taking a lot more of the red zone targets, but I think that Lockett can steal one with like a little bit more of a deeper shot, maybe a 20, 30 yarder getting over the top. So I like Lockett tonight. I like Danny Jones to run one in. Again, same kind of mentality. Danny needs to start running the ball more, start using himself and getting, especially in the red zone. So especially if they're got a little bit of a lockdown on him or putting any pressure on, escape that pocket and run to the outside. So Danny Dimes +200 for a touchdown. And then some deeper shots. Darren Waller +240. I'm surprised actually that he's +240. I know that Giants aren't the greatest for getting points on the board, but Waller needs to be rewarded for a lot of the things that he's done already for this team, getting the ball down the field. I think this is a good opportunity for him against the Seahawks here. So Waller +240. And then Charbonneau. Charbonneau's been he outworked Walker last week in receptions. I know again that they had a little bit of a lead there, but he's still getting more and more involved each week. I think they started off slow because he had a little bit of an injury to start the season, but I think they're going to definitely start using Charbonneau a bit more. So Charbonneau at +310. I like Charbonneau there as well. And then Isaiah Hodgins +380. Another guy that I think that is just a sneaky shot. He's had a couple of looks with Danny earlier last year and this year, so I like Hodgins. And then my last one, Kobe Parkinson. Noah Fant and Disley have been injured most of the week. Parkinson's been a sneaky guy for them. Been practicing with them all week, and just one of those random tight end guys for Seattle at +700.
I love it, Spenny. Taking big shots here. Your average line on this show has got to be, I'm guessing like +375 or +400.
At least, yeah, around there.
Yeah, it's very, very, very impressive. I like your action. The anytime touchdowns: Danny Dimes, Tyler Lockett, Charbonnet, Darren Waller, Isaiah Hodgins, and Kobe Parkinson. Let's roll. Keep bringing on guests who are firing out their action. We have 2 more guests backstage, and I can't wait to watch what they are rocking with. So please welcome star of the Trill OG play of the day. When I do these Monday and Sunday live streams, I'm very thankful this gentleman rocks with me. Please welcome LJ from H-Town.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Connor Mack.
LJ, what's good, man? How are you?
What's going on, Jimmy, Mike, Spinny? Happy Monday night to you guys. LJ, you know what time it is. It's time to get some money, gentlemen. So glad I'm here. Glad I could be a part of the show. So let's get to it.
LJ, let's get to it. Take it away. How are you getting paid tonight?
I am getting paid first bet. I am going to take the under first half 23 minus 119. Seattle's averaging 10 points in the first half in 3 games. The Giants are only averaging 2 points in the first half in 3 games. So I'm going to take a chance on that under 23. I would take the under full game, but let me just stick to the first half. You know, it may be some shenanigans going on in the second half, make that total go under. So, over. So let's stick to the under first half. Couple props I'm on. Spinny stole my Daniel Jones rushing prop, so I'm going to lay off of that one. I'm going to let him have that one. And I'm going to jump on 2. I'm going to take Daniel Jones over half an interception, minus 114. He's had 4 interceptions in a row going back to the playoff game last year. And Seattle plays a cover 3 defense, and I looked up that Daniel Jones has 16 interceptions versus a cover 3 defense. So looking for him to throw an interception tonight. And the last one, I'm going to jump on Jason Myers over 1.5 field goals, minus 159. I know it's juice, but hey, he's hit 2.5 field goals in 3 games, and he hit 2 in the game last year versus the Giants. Now, I want to jump on Gano too, over 1.5 field goals, minus 139, because he's averaging 1.5 field goals at home going back to last year. So I believe both field goal kickers will have 2 field goals in this game. And those are my bets, sir.
I love it. I'm copying and pasting everybody's action here. Those in the chat, I was also on the screen, and I just got to Big Ragu. He's also on that Gano over 1.5 field goals. Myers over 1.5 field goals. Danny Dimes interception, and the first half under 23. I love it, LJ. Let's do work, my man. Thank you for being here. All you guys, thank you for being here. Let's bring on our next guest. On Sunday, Pub Hub, he taught us about the 2-dicked dog, something I didn't know existed. And there's been a lot of talk about the 2-dicked dog since he graced our screen on Sunday. NFL Pub Hub. In the last year, this man has put a nice amount of money in my pocket, giving us Argentina to win the World Cup, giving us Spain to win the Women's World Cup. And I thank him for that very, very much. I didn't get enough time to run with him in Costa Rica. So whenever I see him on the screen, I'm very thankful. Please welcome from Escazú, Costa Rica, now in Escazú, Costa Rica. Please welcome Flash Gordon to the show. Flash, what's up?
Fish and chip paper, them Spain and Argentina, Jimmy. It's gone now. Don't look back. Jesus, we've spent that.
We have. Well, I don't know. It still was very important to my bankroll, Flash.
Yeah. It just facilitates, doesn't it? That's all it does. Facilitates more.
It is great to see you, Flash. And your breakdown is going to concern my action. I know it, but I want to hear it. And I love that you're running with us tonight. Love Cappin with you. Love hanging with you. You make so much. You make Cappin so much fun. Take it away for us, Flash. How you getting paid Monday Night Football?
I'm getting paid with the visitors. I thought I was clever, and I had them in like 3 different money line parlays at minus 110 pick 'em. Then They went down thanks to the Bengals yesterday. But I also had the Seahawks -1.5. I've gone Seattle -2.5 2 more times. I've also done the Giants over 21.5 team total, and I've done the Seahawks over 23.5. Just basically, I think one of them gets out. I think we could see a little bit more aggression from the home side in the first half. I think they're going to buck that trend tonight, which means that forces the Seahawks to stay with them. I think it's too obvious to say that they've not scored enough points. Home, this is their real opportunity tonight, but I think it comes down to Seahawks win by over a field goal. So basically, I want to see a blowout. Not a blowout. I want to see like end to end, like a real gunfight.
Yeah, a lot of people here on the over, which is going against these primetime unders, but you're bullish on the Seattle Seahawks. Flash, it is great to have you here. The two dick dog reference has been mentioned very often, and it was only 32 hours ago that we learned about the two.
He's got a cousin as well, the Tomcat with 3 balls.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't know that. The 3-balled Tomcat.
Horny as a Tomcat with 3 balls.
Oh, Jesus, I did not know that. The 3-balled Tomcat. I love it. Flash in action. Subhuman Gaucho, now a member of Pub Sports Radio for 8 months, says Arsenal win over 1.5 tomorrow. Thoughts?
I did a treble. I gave you the parlay yesterday that paid 170. That's Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. But I actually put it in a 3-leg parlay with Fulham no goal today at +200. So I think it pays maybe 750 or something like that. But so I'm just going to sit it out now and just wait, and hopefully, Arsenal get it done, and then Atletico win at home, and then it builds us up for the weekend. Can I ask a quick question from the boys? I know you're rushed for time and everything, but I've tried to be clever and jump in ahead of the market on sort of Monday morning, on Tuesday. And it shafted me a little bit, to be honest, because everything that fell apart yesterday fell apart around Deshaun Watson not playing, injury reports coming out on Fridays. What's your thoughts there? Because I was sitting there like I was a professor on Thursday morning. Come Sunday, the action went against me, and they hadn't even thrown or kicked a ball.
Well, let's go around the horn answering that question because it is an important one. In the market moves for me, I beat 8 out of the 10 bets I made. So, but last year 6 times, 6, an alarming amount over the season. I thought a quarterback was either playing or not playing, and I was wrong, and it screwed me. But still, I think beating the market is crucial. It's crucial. So I think that it was just a bad break. It was just an unlucky week where the Deshaun Watson thing, we didn't know, and no one knew about it until that clip from him in practice. That was really late in the week. So I think this was just a bad week, and we should continue to beat the market moves. Now, I've been with cappers who think that's wrong. They think that you need all the information that you can possibly get, and even if you're going to miss market moves, sit back and you need all the information you can possibly get.
But if you get all the information, the books have got all the information. So where does the hedge go? You know that we build everything on getting the edge, and I had a great edge all week. Don't get me wrong. I made money this weekend because obviously my banker, they hung the -4.5 on the first half with the Chiefs last night. But then there's certain things going on. I think there's been a little bit of smoke and mirrors with information getting out there, because I spoke to someone who actually was at the conference for Deshaun Watson, and on Saturday night at 9:30, they said he was going to play. So God knows what he got up to Saturday night.
Yeah, it was a tough break. There's no doubt about it. Why don't we we got another guest, and we need to hear his.
All right, I'll do one. See ya.
No, I want to hear from the guys on this topic, though. Mikey, Pimp Slot Play Day, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, Lamar Jackson as a dog, just don't fade him. That was he's like 12-0-1 right now. But at the end of the day, I like latest great. I think you're right about the books having the information too. But guess what? The books have the information before we do anyway. So it's not like they're getting it at the same time we're getting it. We need to dig harder with the number of tools that are now available, I think technology has become our friend. And I know a lot of guys still are kind of resistant to it. And, the big bad computer told me that there's this many tickets on it. But at the end of the day, you got to use everything that's at your disposal to try that. The edges are so small. It's hard to get these guys cooked. And I want to take as much time as I can. I believe late is great.
Remos, I've not bet the Jays series yet, and I'm still humming and hawing about it all. Spenny, what do you think about beating these market moves and getting in early?
Yeah, I used to really wait around a lot because I wanted to hear that information a lot more of the time. But I feel like I was missing out on a lot of numbers that I should have just took it originally anyway. And so I've been starting to take it early, on these Tuesdays or Wednesdays, getting that early number. And, it definitely helped me this week for sure. It's been, a little bit better to start the season so far. So I like doing the shows that you do or getting that information early in the week, looking at it. Usually you already kind of have an idea of where you want to be anyway. So obviously those late adjustments are going to happen at times, but I like jumping in early, like getting that market move because I don't like missing numbers. I hate waiting on getting in there on a Saturday or Sunday and then missing the number I should have had all week. Right. So
yeah, I'm with that as well, because when I look at the amount of times I'm beating line moves compared to losing, I'm beating 85% of them.
Yeah.
I'd have to go over it again. Maybe I'm being a little. Maybe.
And what happens though if you miss the line? Do you leave the selection alone, or is the degen in you saying, "Oh, I'm going to take it anyway"? So what I'm going to say is maybe could have had +2. Now it's only +1. Will I go for it, or was I giving up like -2.5? But now I've got to give up the 3, like that one of them big numbers that you go through the 3, 4, 7, 8.
Yeah. I think now I will more often than not I'll leave it, just because I had this number in my mind or had that number that I saw, and then I'm getting something completely different. So I used to take it a lot more, just being the degen, like you said, just taking it just because to take it. But I think of just starting to smarten up a little bit more, and just if I don't get what I feel like is the right number, then I'm not going to take it anymore.
Yeah, LG, it worked in our favour yesterday, James, didn't it? Because obviously I was going to take 5.5 all week, and then they moved it to 6 for the first half on the Chiefs, and then Jimmy found me a Lone Ranger 4.5. It was like a gift, and we made that a banker, and that was like what half saved the day, and other than the teasers on the Cowboys and the Chiefs. But no, that's good. It's good to have this sort of conversation and see, because we're not alone out there. There's loads of millions of people like us.
Yeah.
Get a little thought process going in. It's good to listen sometimes, James. You want to try it?
I love it, Flash. So, Flash, what's your plan for the evening? I know that you like to watch it alone.
And personal,
off. Are you going to jump back on with us?
Yeah, I may do if I'm winning.
Okay. Okay.
No, I just want points. Yeah, I'll leave you on in the background. I'll just mute you.
Okay, I love it, Flash. Please jump back on with us. You bring levity and joy.
What I'll do is I'll leave you chat, and anyone wants to ask any questions, I'll answer them at random.
Beautiful. Respect, Flash,
right.
My guy. Please follow our guy, Flash. Flash_37, of course. He works for BetUS, and we love him dearly here.
I did the Champions League show today, Jimmy, just as a pain. You know me, I don't like to sing my own praises.
We'll do it for you, Flash.
Thank you.
You're a good man, Flash. Let's bring on our next guest, rocking, destroying, crushing these Mondays with us, and we love him dearly. And he's doing the same thing on our NFL Pub Hub, making his season debut, his show debut. He wasn't with us in the first 2 years of NFL Pub Hub, and he's been rocking there. Please welcome from Arizona, by way of California, Dave Rogers to the show. Dave, what's good?
What's up? How we doing?
Good, Dave, my man. We are how long away from kickoff here?
4 minutes.
4 minutes. So what's your action, my guy?
Well, I have Seattle money line, hopefully to go 5-0 in the contest this week. I've got see, this is the thing. Everyone wants to be the guy that says the streak's over. I'm taking the under, and I'm going to say I'm the guy that had the under the whole time.
The streak is over. They lost on Thursday and Sunday.
Well, it wasn't a streak. Okay. What I mean is the trend. Let's say that until it
fair.
dips under 60%, I'm going to say I'm the guy that's on it, and you guys are the fools that are trying to say when that's over. That's what I'm saying. So I'm on it.
Razors on
I'm
the
also
under.
yeah. I'm also on Myers field goals over 1.5. I knew LJ'd be on it. I'm on it too. They're one of the I think it's 11 attempts they've had. Yep. So that's enough for me. I mean, just like the Rams did. Rams got it easy halfway through the second quarter. Going to be on those field goals. And then I took Kenneth Walker over 11.5 receiving yards. I think it's too low. So that's it.
I like it. Kenneth Walker.
I wanted Charbonneau, but they never listed his receiving yards.
Minus 124 for that one. And I got a bad price on the field goals because you can get it at DK for plus 100 right now.
That was 11.5 receiving yards?
Yeah, 11.5.
Dave Rogers, and what was the total number that you got?
I got 47.5. I'll take it wherever it is now to be fair, I got it at 47.5.
We don't. It's just what you got. This isn't like our NFL Pub where we track everything. I mean, I do follow everything and keep the information, but it's not. So it's not about what it is now. It's just what you got it at. Under 47.5. Myers over 1.5 field goals. And Kenneth Walker over 11.5 receiving yards. Razor Sharp Picks going to be jumping on with us very soon. I love it. There's Big 10 5-1. I want to go over everybody's action here. And we have a same game parlay here from Mikey, which I want him to talk about. But first, let's bring on our next guest coming to us from Canada's Black and Yellow, Canada's Steel Town. Please welcome from Hamilton, Ontario, Mr. Ian Cameron to the show. Bobano, what's good?
What's up? Monday Night Football. What's going on?
What's up, my friend? We are a minute or two from kickoff. What is your plan of attack?
I am on the Giants. I'm not jumping ship. I like the Giants in this spot pretty much all week. Like the fact that they get extra time to prepare. I like the fact that they face Dallas and San Francisco in 2 of their first 3 games. I think, people obviously reacted and pushing the line towards Seattle based on Barkley being out. Was Barkley really killing it for this Giants team in the first 3 games? Was he that much of a factor? That they can't do without him. Obviously they're going to miss him, but to me, this is about the defense playing better, forcing turnovers, and it's about Daniel Jones stepping up, playing a great game, not only throwing the ball, but running with the ball here. It's a big game for the Giants, especially at 2.5 now. I'm on them. I also got the over, but I got the over last week at Tuesday, early at 45.5 before it jumped to 46, 46.5, 47. I still lean that way, but I like the Giants more. Nothing for props, by the way. No props yet.
Over 45.5 and Giants plus 2.5. I mean, it's going to be a very interesting game flow situation where we can watch the game flow and decide whether or not certain props work. Speaking of the prop market, also, it's great to have you here, Bobano. Big Show Picks giving us a final score of Seattle 41-10. Sounds like somebody's a Detroit Lions fan and watched the Seahawks beat them badly. That's what it sounds like to me.
Maybe.
Big Show. Obviously when Detroit destroyed Green Bay, people elevated the Seahawks, and that's legit and totally fair. Proof bets on Lockett touchdown and 2 touchdowns here. There's Sky Dragon in the house. Mikey, talk to us about your same game parlay.
Yeah, so I cobbled this thing together here. You guys know I like to take the shot here. We got that one on Thursday. We narrowly missed yesterday after I tallied up the results. I think there was one of the 6 legs that didn't hit, and that's okay. We're going to run it back. We're going to try it again here. There's a nice little bonus offer on DK right now. It's a 4-pick parlay I dropped out there for you. I've got Darren Waller as the anytime touchdown scorer. I kind of wrote that stuff down pregame, a lot of what Spenny had talked about regarding kind of getting Darren Waller involved in the game. The other factor is the tackle being out there, and the offensive line's a big factor that's going to force a lot of pressure. And that slant that kind of shoots up across the middle, the tight ends like to run, especially in the red zone, made a lot of sense. Tyler Lockett over 51.5. The guy's got 21 targets. Huge opportunity and threat for the offense for Seattle, to say the least. He's got 6 red zone targets, which makes him 5th in the NFL. It just shows that their confidence in him in the passing game is kind of helping what's getting Geno Smith his groove. Also, he tears up man coverage, and the Giants have been known, although they blitz a lot, to run a lot of man coverage out there on the one-on-ones. The Graham Gano over touchdown or over field goal spot at that even money that David referenced earlier was plus 100. Nice little drop in there, and then the Seahawks to win. I've been in those spots needing the Giants to get it done at the end, and that does not feel good. So it totals out to be a 4-pick parlay. It's a plus 3,750 at 37.5 to 1 opportunity.
I love it. I love it. We are off and racing 2nd and 5 for these Giants. If I am too far ahead of you guys and it is an issue, let me know and I'll try to tone down.
You already are. You already are ahead of us.
I was gonna say,
Tone-
second
tone-
down.
Tone
I'm
down
still
my
watching
excitement.
pregame.
Now it's first down, so I guess we'll see who's.
All right. We'll count back up.
Okay, everybody in the chat, it is time to get paid. I'd like to go over all the action from our cappers in the chat, and I hope I got to everybody. It's going to take me a while to get through it. This is a long one. But I'm going to start talking unless something huge goes on. But Giants are rolling. I feel good about it. For any live changes, the Giants are now at even money, and the total is dropped to 45.5 here. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go over it. Coke and Devil Folk Gaming's on Seattle money line in the under at 47. And Coke and Devil Folk says don't sleep. Earl Sports Bets is on the first half under 23.5 and full game under 47.5. Flash gave us the team totals for the Seahawks and the Giants, but I'll go over that when we get down there. Bad Little Bit gave us Matt Brady a touchdown. Bet the Sky took Giants plus 3.5. Now that cost him minus 148. Viper is on Walker, 25 rush yards each half at plus 125. Strategic Investments took the Giants plus 2.5 and Geno over 248.5 passing yards. We have another first down for the Giants there at midfield. Torrey Coker's on the Giants money line, first half over 23. Stacks play today is Daniel Jones interception at plus 128. Jason Edwards is on Daniel Jones over 200 passing yards and Waller, over 50 receiving. So tongue-tied is on Hawks -2. And he says, sorry, everyone. See you at the window. JT is on the Giants plus 2.5. Justin McElvey's on Geno Smith interception and Giants money line parlay at plus 300 plus the Giants plus 2.5. We have a big 1st and 10 here at midfield. Ooh, God, that's a big hit. Luke Murphy's on Walker, 10 plus rush attempts, parlayed with the over 50 yards for Walker. Director 97, big bet on the under. Director 97 doesn't mess around. These are big bets he drops. Brett Kinney is on the Giants plus 2.5. Sharpie gave us the Giants team total over 22.5. Kirk Gray's on the Giants. You know, I'm amazed how many people are on the Giants now. I thought this was all Seahawks, and this is making me feel quite good. JT, by the way, Talk Sports with JT is also on that Waller anytime touchdown with Spenny. Big Scott's on Walker over 65 rush yards. Braid over 2.5 receptions. Darren Waller anytime touchdown. AOD's on Geno. So wondering if he should move on Geno Smith over 13.5 rush yards. Coin is the second leg of a 2-team teaser. It already cashed the first leg of just cashed with KC -2.5. And he's on the Giants plus 7.5. Reclaim James on the Giants plus 3. Untouchable J is on the Seattle team total over 23.5. AOD Metcalf over 2 touchdowns. Mel's on Daniel Jones over 32.5 pass attempts. Let's fucking go.
Giants
Walker,
moving.
Giants are moving the ball on our way to the Bobano zone.
Could you imagine Danny Dimes as your leader, your savior out there as the quarterback, and doesn't feel any responsibility not to throw bullshit concussion passes at his wide receivers out there downfield? I mean, Jesus, what a winner.
You can already see what the extra time and prep, too, is doing for the Giants, and especially for Kafka and Dable, the coaches. They're finally shifting the pocket. They are moving the pocket for Daniel Jones. That's what they didn't do that enough, I thought, in the first 3 games, where they're getting Daniel Jones outside on some bootlegs, outside the tackle box, and that's where, he can really make things happen because it's going to open up routes down the field.
I was really curious when you guys talked about that extra rest with Dable to see how it affects this one trend, because I had the small home dogs that have the rest advantage on a Monday Night Football.
Running.
Doesn't happen a ton, but they're 1-8 straight up, and they're 1-7-1. Small home dog defined as a dog of +1 to +3. So interesting to see how that'll play a part with the extra rest advantage. They're a dog for a reason. So it'll be interesting to see with Dable. I as a Bills guy, I was a big Dable fan, so like what he's doing there. He kind of helped take the training wheels off for Josh Allen, and now they've unleashed the beast. But we'll see. Another bullshit behind the guy pass. I mean, unbelievable. This fucking guy's going to get somebody hurt. You know how they pull the players out for safety on their own reason if they stumble or something like that? They ought to pull Danny. They ought to pull Danny Dimes out.
Jamal Adams, shocker, hurt again.
Jamal Adams done. Concussion
Oh,
protocol
man.
done for the game.
Are you
Um,
serious?
I love hearing people on Twitter just going nuts. Oh my gosh, Seahawks! Wow, they're
Yeah,
getting
he's
Jamal Adams
concussed.
back.
Jamal-
Yeah, 2018 called. That's when he was
He
good.
just came back.
He hasn't
Wow.
played in over a year.
He almost retired. He said he almost retired.
He took that. I'm surprised it didn't hurt Danny Dimes, the knee to the head.
Yeah, I was gonna say knee to the freaking head right there.
Yeah, hard head.
That's gotta
It's
hurt
hard,
Dimes. That's gotta hurt his leg. That's gotta hurt his knee.
It was probably right on that knee pad, so it probably wasn't that bad.
You're right.
But,
It probably
Oh,
was
geez.
down there.
Adams looks like he's in a different place.
Yeah.
but yeah, he got clocked.
Oh yeah, he's seeing stars.
Yeah. He might have been out there for a second.
He's got little baby Seahawks in his head right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's helpful.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, they got it. I mean, Danny Dimes really. Again, you talked about what he does. I just saw the play. I mean, as a leader that's getting a big paycheck, do you really need to be that aggressive when the guy's head's down there with your head and your knees? I mean, come on.
Here we go. We got an early big
Oh, and now
play
he's going to
here.
go for a
Should
walk.
go
He's
for
so,
it.
Fourth and
he's
short
so pissed
coming up
off.
for the
He's got to go
Giants.
for a walk.
Yep.
Jesus, Mike.
This is a guy that roots for injuries. I don't even understand what he just said. It didn't even make sense to me.
Wow. He's so pissed off he had to go for a walk.
No, I forgot to drink or something. I don't think he got it.
No, he didn't get it.
No, he did not get it.
Love it.
No.
It's karma.
Kick
karma.
the field goal.
Did you take a side, Mike? Please tell me you did not bet the Giants.
Of course they didn't.
No, no, of course
Yeah.
not, dude. I had to go with I teased the Seahawks in there.
Oh, did you?
I've had my share of needing
Yeah, they're
Danny Dimes
short.
to do anything.
They're
fucking
short.
That's the risk of going for it and getting nothing on a nice drive, and you get.
A nice
Nothing
drive
out
and you
of it.
lose all momentum.
Mm.
It's what
What
the
a
Giant. This reminds me that this is actually the way the Dallas game started. They had a great opening drive and then blocked field goal, and they were never the same after that. So
'Cause
they've
you
got
got more
mentally
athletic-
reset now.
They had no opportunity to go inside. Why did they not go outside?
Daniel Jones is a stupider, more athletic version of Jimmy Garoppolo. That's what he is.
Yeah, that's short. There's no doubt. They don't even, I'm surprised they measured it, but yep, turnover on downs.
Unbelievable. I just look at Pete Carroll's all pumped up. I mean, that's
Carroll's
just
got
terrible.
at least 2 packs of gum for the game. You know he does.
Oh yeah, he's clapping hands.
Kendall Catlett is on Waller anytime touchdown. Kenneth Walker over rushing yards. Philly Eagle Flyers on Giants plus 7.5 and the over 42.5. He got that at plus 101. Nutflush Allen is on the over 3.5 field goals. He's been great with that. Harold Williams is on the Seahawks minus 1.5. Lockett over 52.5 receiving yards. Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. Christopher Tatum is on Seattle minus 3 at plus 110. Seattle minus 2.5 minus 110. Seattle minus 1 first half at plus 105. He's all over the Seabirds. Metcalf over 16.5 receiving yards. Daniel Jones interception. Kenneth Walker rushing touchdown. Nasty Nate took Walker for 75 plus yards at plus 135. Blitzer Bobby's on Seahawks minus 2.5 and the under 46.5. Fanatical Jim took the Giants on the alt line minus 2.5 plus 140. Coin has the Giants plus 2.5. And of course, that second leg of the teaser that I mentioned. That one dude is on Giants plus 2.5 and the money line and 5 units on each big one. Our guy Jimmy Gomez, he's on Walker anytime touchdown over 46. K Diggs is on Seattle first half. Jaquin Mason is on Seahawks minus 2.5. Says that Jones is too Barkley dependent. Justin McElvey is on that Smith interception Giants money line I mentioned earlier. Proof Bets is on Lockett touchdown and Lockett 2 touchdowns. That 2 touchdowns on Lockett's 14-1. Sky Dragon is on the let me get rid of that. Thank you. Sky Dragon's on the Giants money line. Giants plus 8.5. Washington minus 1 teaser and the under 47. He got that on Tuesday. Sky Dragon says, what happened to everyone whining about the Eagles quarterback sneak play is unfair. Can you just, if you just put in your head when you watch the Eagles do that and then when you just saw the Giants do that, what an abomination the Giants are at times. And then for the guys on screen right now, we have Seahawks plus 3.5 and the over 39.5. That's the teaser from Mikey. He's got Danny Dimes interception, Walker over 14.5 carries and over 64.5 rush yards. Brightwell anytime TD plus 390. And his same game parlay is Seattle money line. Waller touchdown. Lockett over 51.5 receiving yards. Gano over 1.5 field goals. And that's a 37.5 to 1. 37.5 to 1. Then Spenny's got Daniel Jones over 34.5 rush yards, Jackson Smith-Njigba over 27.5 receiving yards, Paris Campbell over 2.5 receptions and touchdowns. Anytime touchdowns on Jones, Lockett, Charbonnet, Waller, Hodgins, and Parkinson. LJ's on the first half under 23. Danny Dimes interception. Myers and Gano over 1.5 field goals each. Big Ragu, who'll be joining us shortly, is on the Giants money line, and he got that at plus 143. The first half under 23.5. Gano over 1.5 field goals, and Waller anytime touchdown. Flashes on Seahawks and both teams team total overs. Dave Rogers on the under 47. Myers over 1.5 field goals. Kenneth Walker over 11.5 receiving yards.
Seahawks money line.
For you're also on Seahawks money line.
Yeah, I said that first. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Seahawks.
No
money
problem.
line.
No problem.
And then Razor's on the Gambler's First Glance under 47.5. He'll be on here later. And Bobano is on the Giants plus 2.5 and the over 45.5. And
the fuck just happened?
How did that just happen? It just flashed. Like
Now the Giants all thought Kenneth Walker was down here. No signal was made that he was down, and he ran it all the way for a touchdown. Everyone just stopped because they thought the play was dead. Obviously, this is going to be looked at, but there was no signal that the play was dead. Now, was there a whistle is the question, because that's another thing you have to ask. Showing it on replay right now.
He's down.
I don't know.
No, he didn't touch the ground. He only.
I don't want him
the
to
body.
score, but he didn't look down to me. Fuck
Bobby
that.
Okereke
He wasn't
had him
down.
wrapped up, but I don't like definitely the.
He wasn't
hip.
down.
Wasn't that left hip?
No,
I saw the hip being down, but I need to see it again.
No,
I think
He was down on top of Okereke.
Maybe his ass. I don't know.
I don't know if he fully
know.
went.
Elbow
I don't think
might
any.
have grazed,
I don't
but
know
it's
if any
too
part of
tough
his
to-
body touched the
really
ground.
It didn't. He was on the other guy.
Yeah, he rolled on top of him.
I'll take it. That'd be the easiest casher on a running back yardage over all game.
Let's see. Does his leg touch? Does his
I see
leg
his
touch
leg
though?
touching right there, man.
Yeah, his
Not
leg
the
might
elbow
be.
grazed the ground too. My guess is this might come back.
No, he didn't graze no ground.
Yeah, no.
They're just
As
now
he's going,
announcing that it's under review. So
That's a touch.
as he's rolling, it kind of like his leg grazes the
His
ground.
thigh. His thigh.
Right there, right there,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Your ass is
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
It
Ass counts.
barely touched it. Oh yeah.
You know what they call that, Jimmy? Butt stuff.
Oh man, ooh, that's close.
Oh, he's down, man.
no.
But how stupid of the Giants. This just shows you that this is the Giants right there. Oh, yeah, we'll give up.
Down.
We'll just
Yeah,
give
that
up.
was terrible.
We're a bunch of assholes.
Don't ever take things for granted.
Oh,
don't
no,
ever
hell no.
just assume things. You wrap it up as soon as he's running again there, and just make sure, tackle him again.
What did you think, Mike, about the Giants not trying there?
I mean, if I was a Giants backer right now, that's the age-old question. Would you rather bleed out or just take a bullet to the head? They might as well call this a touchdown if you're a Giants backer and just get it over with.
Jesus Christ. Sounds like you've lost a lot of money on the Giants this year.
I've done it publicly, so I've earned the right. I've earned the right to have this salty attitude.
Oh, man. Yeah, Subhuman Gaucho says shit, not really knee shin, but probably butt stuff. One cheek rule, Harold Williams calls it. Lucky Lefty, we're going to be back in business here in a second. Bobano and I, Mikey, Spenny, is LJ hammers NHL.
Yep.
Dave, do you hammer much NHL?
I started last year, so I have my little angles, but I would say that everyone else you mentioned is a much better hockey handicapper than me.
It's not about better or anything like that.
I did well with team totals, and I stuck to teams that I knew. It was my first season, so I'm just jumping back in.
Oh, that's great, and it just goes to show you that
I've never ever seen in my life more hockey handicappers and bettors on Twitter than I saw late last year, and probably what I'm going to see this year. It feels like there's more people.
It's great.
Following it.
It's so great. It's great.
awesome. And
it's because it's blowing up in the South.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah. And places where, like, I grew up in Southern California. There were hockey teams, but it's never been bigger. I mean, you didn't have guys like Jimmy Gomez only wanting to cap hockey, which is what he does. We both grew up in the same place.
Yeah.
It's exciting, and I and I also got hooked because Mike and I were doing a bunch of lives, and we were betting live hockey bets, and that's fucking phenomenal to hit.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
I like the overtime bets. Who's going to score the overtime goal? Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah, they
Those
call
are good
it.
prices.
2nd and
So
12.
there it is.
for the
Second
Sea
and 12.
Chickens.
Yep. Lost a 2. Gino flushed. Nowhere to go. 3rd and long coming up.
Wow, what a wild start to this game. The total right now at 42.5. Giants available at plus 3.5. Juiced. Total dropped to 41.5. And Jamal Adams looks like he wants to fight somebody, but he's leaving the field.
He is angry.
That shot to the head made him mad.
Well, he knows he can't play, and he's probably going to have to be out.
Yeah,
And
he
and
just
fucking-
came back. Too.
And Gino sacked. Quick 3 and out.
Oh, Hipster Jesus, so funny. I'm late. What's everyone's
There you
answer?
go.
After I just read out 80 of our 80 different cappers.
Rewind about 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Just that's a good call. Just rewind.
Yeah.
Hipster
Ooh,
Jesus, rewind. I did.
sacked the shit out of him too.
Susie says that she feels gutted for Adams. Well, you're a very compassionate soul. I'm not.
Is it Thibodeau? Yeah, it's Thibodeau.
I appreciate that, Gaucho. I was around a lot of great cappers. That's, Nick and Mike and Jim. Watching Jimmy and watching Ian's show, watching the Ice Guys. It's a lot easier than it used to be when everyone was coming up.
Wow, muffed punt return by the Giants, but they might have gotten back on it.
They got it back.
It's fucking crazy.
Fucking shit show.
If you're a Giant fan,
Wait,
man, you're going for the fucking medicine cabinet
This
already.
balls, they're still fighting over it.
They already signaled Giants ball. I mean, you can fight and scrap all you want there for it.
I'd throw an eye poke in there if it was me.
Yeah. You see that guy in college that stomped on the back of the guy's head?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was
So
absolutely
gross.
awful. Yep.
Like for real, bro.
Oh yeah.
And the
No, that's
terrorists are out
unacceptable.
today, boy.
You can't have that shit going on.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, that guy should be banned.
Dominican Sues tried to stomp a couple people in his day. I mean, they
Yeah,
fucking
it's
do it in
true.
the NFL.
Chris Pronger.
Yeah,
No,
they're
I-
punks.
Stompers, man. Who was the last guy that stomped on someone last couple of years? But man, you remember who's the last
It
hockey
was the
player?
guy. Remember the guy from Washington, the big guy. He stomped on
Simon?
the Titans guy head.
Oh,
what was his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name.
Yeah, it was Louisiana. It was Louisiana Tech against UTEP that
What
game
was his
last
name? Hold on,
Friday.
let me
That's
look
when it
that up.
happened. Yep.
I'm gonna look it up.
On what team, LJ?
I think he played with
Sean
Washington. He was a D lineman, and you were playing the Titans. And he was the guy was on the ground. He just stomped on his head. Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah, I remember the incident. I'm trying to remember the player. Henderson. That's true. Or Hainsworth?
Yes.
Albert Hainsworth.
Yeah.
Albert
Hainsworth.
Hainsworth.
Yes. There
Yeah.
you go.
That was a while ago, though.
That
Right.
was. Yeah. That's good memory, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very memorable.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Fucking 450-pound guy
And then
stomping.
you got this
Yeah.
Michigan hockey kid, Johnny Druskinas, with the fucking spray painting swastikas onto the fucking Jewish Resource Center.
Oh my
Yeah, it's just
People are fucking-
ridiculous. Yeah, stupid shit, man.
Oh my god! I didn't know about this. The goggles saying is off topic, but what about Jimmy's emo press conference? I just typed it in, and I'm appalled.
Well, Jimmy Butler had a funny looking get up last year on Media Day too. Yeah, with his hair and his look. Yeah, that's like
I didn't see it. I want to
vision.
see. Hold on.
Jesus.
Isn't he like a emo hair or whatever?
Yep.
And yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, he has a. Oh, he looks like Dabby Cab. He's got the swoop. He's a skater boy. See you later,
Black
boy.
tabby cab. That's it.
Hey, just quick thoughts on Dame with Giannis.
A
What do y'all
black
think?
cab.
Dame with Giannis. What do y'all think?
I don't know. I mean, it could be okay, but it seems kind of forced.
I think the Bucks are gonna miss.
We have our
I
first
think the Bucks
casher.
are gonna miss Drew's defense.
We have our first casher of the day, Danny Dimes. Oh, I guess it's not
I was gonna
quite.
say it must be Jones rushing yards over.
Danny
yeah.
Dimes over rushing yards. It's got to have.
It hit already?
No,
right
I
there.
thought you
way
were going to
higher
say
than
interception. I fully expected to hear that come out of your
Wasn't it just at 34.5 or something?
Yeah,
He didn't-
34.5.
Yeah, but that wasn't 34. That was like 15 yards, right?
Oh, I guess you're right. He started from way back there. But I think it was like maybe 17, 18.
Yeah, about that.
He is at 24.
Okay.
So
He's not far.
11 more.
That seemed, I don't know.
I cashed that Patrick Mahomes last night before I went to sleep.
Oh, yeah, he was running all over.
That was a good one.
You had Mahomes. I had Mahomes.
He had
over
the betting public fucking just on a riot for that slide.
That was fantastic. That was the best thing ever. I had 47.5 with you guys in the show. I had 50 again. I had 42.5 pre-flop, so that kind of sucked, but cashed both those with you guys.
Yeah. Oh shit. I did not. Oh God. We have a.
I was gonna say
G'd up from the feet up in the. Oh God.
Yeah.
No Jamal Adams, doesn't matter. I hope he's not being back here long. I've got to get this fix that up. But let's bring on your next guest, and let me get this ready for him, because this man doesn't fuck around, man. But it's not that he just brings the party; he also brings the winners, man. This guy's chock full of winners and chock full of booze, and I want to be his best friend because of it. Please welcome Mr. Razor Sharp Picks to the show. Razor, what's good?
And he shows up when he tells you he's going to show up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm going to rub this in your face all day, Mike. I hope you had a blessed day. Shout out to LJ, Dave, Ian, Spencer, and everybody in the chat. What up, fellas?
Cheers.
I'll have to check tape, but I thought I said this week. I didn't know this week. You're only on one day this week?
Another Giants punt.
These teams.
Fucking tough crowd tonight. Woo.
When do we hit this live over?
Hey, that's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, let me get.
I want 10 points.
39.5. Yeah,
I want it lower. I want it lower.
Oh, you stood up Dabby Cab too. Oh man, it's just,
I looked at the thumbnails. Everyone on Daddy Cap's thumbnails was there.
Under 39.5.
I will be right back. I got to take care of something quickly. I'll be right back.
I'm saying 37.5. That's what I want. I want a full 10 points a middle.
Okay.
Yeah, if it falls below 37, I'll be getting in. Yep.
Let's do it. Fingers on the trigger right now.
You know, it's funny. I was looking at the game last night. You know, I had the teaser with the Chiefs there, but I played the Chiefs first half, and then I jumped on them again in the second half. I got him at like +5. Cashed the first half, cashed the second half, but somehow they weren't able to cash the game. Interesting. Kansas City. Kansas shitty.
They win, but they don't cover those fuckers.
Yeah. You know what? Their inability to cover in the first half of a season is impressive the last couple of years.
I hit 3.5, and then it went to 3 right away, and I said shit and got 3. Ended up pushing the fucking 3 and losing that one bet by 5 seconds. Sucked. They don't look like the same team. I might be on. I mean, I'm not going to go as far. You know, I'm not going to do the whole Jalen Hurts Eagles thing, but I'm going to say the Kansas City's vulnerable.
You can only
they
go
are vulnerable in
so
secondary right now. The Eagles, they need to get the secondary healthy.
Oh no, I'm at
Sam
KC,
Howell
but
picking it apart. Yeah,
I'm saying that because I said the undisputed best team is the Chiefs. They're not, and I mean, I could say who I think it is now, but I'd be biased.
Week. Now people are saying the Bills are the best team again after
I heard that on the shows. They're talking about the Bills, and I'm like, what?
And they're like Josh Allen for MVP. I'm like, whoa, hold on.
Did you see that Jets game?
That changes every week. Yep.
Do we know a guy named Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah,
right?
give me a break.
It's because they had two. It's because they had Tua as the MVP, and then Allen beats him, and it's like, okay, Allen's the MVP now. It's like, oh,
okay. Hold on.
It wasn't even so much that they.
For me, it's the Niners. It's what Nick Earl said in the chat.
I think it is too. I can't say that because I'm a Niners fan, so I can't say that that's the best.
I'll say it for you, Dave.
It's hard to see what Earl writes in the chat because he thinks the Brewers are going to win it all. It's hard to see. It's hard.
They got Craig Counsell going to the Mets now already after the announcement today.
Oh, wow.
I think he's going there. Yeah.
Oh, that must be why he's rooting for the Brewers.
Yeah.
Live total at 38.5. Razor, when are you starting to look for a middle?
I think Ian was talking about 37. That's what I would be looking at, around 37.
38.5 right now.
Yeah.
It's getting lower.
Getting there.
It's getting there.
If the Seahawks get stopped and have to punt, it'll go down again.
Well, I got to make sure I'm ready.
Yeah. Keep that finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
But I don't think How many touchdowns do the Giants have in the first half this year?
None.
You got to be able to count it on your hand.
None.
Yeah.
I think
Count it
one.
back.
I think they scored one against the 49ers last Thursday.
You can count it on a. You can count it on a nub. I don't even think
I
there's
don't
one.
think so.
I don't think there's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I'm going to wait till after the first quarter, wait till this line gets pretty low, and then hit the over.
Oh, that's the flag.
This is one of those
course it's a flag.
games where you might not get a touchdown.
We got PI on the Giants coming
Yeah,
up here.
that live total is a 41. Oh, it keeps bouncing all over the place and it's dark, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm locked up.
It's gonna go up now.
Is it to Lockett too? That was to Lockett. That was like 40 yards. to
No,
Lockett.
it must be.
Of course.
Oh, it might be offsetting. This might be wiped out by
That's why I
Seattle.
think
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they
offsetting.
dropped it back.
Yes.
Offsetting. Yeah, because it went to 41.5 to 38.5 like that. Wow, this has been an ugly football game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding on the offense, yeah, and then pass interference.
It's a thing of beauty. These are the games you love to watch.
I
These are the
fucking
games
love
you
this.
love to watch.
Wow.
Zachary Griffin on Colby Parkinson first touchdown at 35-1. Spenny is on Parkinson anytime touchdown at 7.
A sneaky play. That's a sneaky play.
You got Boston Nick in the private chat, too. Is he in the back?
Oh shit, is he?
No, he's not there yet.
Okay. Jesus, sorry, Razor. I'm so sorry to leave you hanging there. I gotta remember to keep it down so I can see everybody.
Oh, no worries. I was only there for like a second. I just had
Okay,
to bust some balls.
Okay.
Pause.
Coin says this considered a bum fight. No, but I love bum fights. Just I'd prefer them to be women. That's all. I remember my first female bum fight, man. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was 13 years old. It was my 13th birthday. I had dropped acid, and I was downtown. It was like 2:00 and sun shining. You know, on my birthday, October 4th. You know, it's sun shining, beautiful weather. And these two females, you know, homeless, pseudo homeless, I don't know, started fighting. And the one girl grabbed the other girl by the hair and ripped it back, and it was like, because you know you're 13, you just don't know any better, right? You don't know what's going on, because it was a black woman with blonde hair. Of course it was a wig, but I don't know that. So the hair comes right off her, and I'm just, you know, and it was scarring. And I remember I was so you know, like, if you're on acid, you're 13 on acid, you know. And I remember I knew there was one thing I needed, like, because I didn't want to get into like a bad headspace, you know, after watching these two and fight. I was like, I needed blueberry bubblicious. I was like, let's go get some blueberry bubblicious and calm the fuck down, you know. Yeah. Female bum fight. And now I don't want to watch men fight, only women. All right, we have our next guest popping up here. It's 1st and 20. 1st and 20 for the Seahawks. That clock is dangerous. That's too long. Flag that. Come on. Yes, flag. Now we're going to see 1st and 25. Let's bring on your next guest. And he has news. I don't know if he's going to share it. Maybe he's going to hold it. I don't know. I'm not going to bust it because, you know, I don't do that type of thing. Like Kurt Schilling telling us all that Tim Wakefield's about to die. What a dick Kurt Schilling is. Think that he didn't. Oh, God, Kurt Schilling is such a horrible person. This is, you know, I know Kurt Schilling's done a lot of bad things. This is the worst to me. You think Wakefield wanted to go out by Kurt Schilling whispering it in his podcast? What a dick. Let's bring on your next guest, who also has news, but he may not share.
Okay, we have 37 and a half.
Oh, shit. On the 1st and 25, I think we
want to wait.
Expect them not to get the first down.
Okay.
Right there, but I think the time is very close. I mean, a 2017 final is so possible. See another. Yep. Oh God, he got away.
Gino almost got sacked again. This time got away and actually completed it.
What a play.
And Lockett has room.
There's a flag. There's another flag.
And then just when you think he's going to get most of the yardage for a first down, a flag is probably blocking on the
like more holding.
Yep. Flag Fest.
Your next guest coming to us from Boca Raton, Florida, by way of Boston. Please welcome star of our mixed martial arts programming here on Pub Sports Radio, Mr. Nicky Fishtanks. What's good, Nick?
Nicky.
You're muted.
You got
What's up, Nicky?
Fucking A.
What's up,
Rookie
Nick?
move. What's up, boys? How are you?
What's happening, man?
Hooking, jabbing, sticking, and moving, bobbing, and weaving like Adam and Even. Same shit.
There's more stuff going on, but are we talking about it? No.
What? Me maybe moving to Texas?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that that picture was more than that.
It is. It could be. Here, I'll just here. Hold on.
All right. Okay.
I'll show it real quick.
So wait, I'm confused.
You've been
here.
saying you're going to move to Texas for a little bit now, though.
I'm confused. Are we married or engaged, or do we have a new girlfriend? I'm confused as hell. I don't know what's going on.
Here, how do I add this? Is it added?
Yeah.
This is Jules.
Ah.
She lives in San Antonio. She lives about 15 minutes away from Jeff's actually bar. I met her on YouTube about 5 months ago, almost 5 months ago now. I've been. She just came down to the Keys for my best friend's wedding last weekend. Actually, no, 2 weeks. Was it 2 weekends ago? Yeah, 2 weekends ago. And things have gotten serious. So yes, I may be most likely in 95% or more in 8 months or less. I'll be there living.
So we aren't engaged.
I haven't popped that question yet.
Okay.
But,
See, I thought that's what the picture.
Yeah,
was.
let things evolve. That's good.
Yeah, I didn't know we would just
Let the
text our boys and
relationship
say, "Hey
grow.
guys, we got a new
This is
girlfriend."
lifestyle news.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Look,
It's more serious than that, but yeah, we're getting there.
My suggestion is move in with her first.
Yeah, please.
Before you pop the
Lord,
question.
please.
I'll be there in 24 days. I'll be was it 20? I'll be there for Halloween. Through Halloween.
Okay. Hey, I'm 2 hours away, Nicky.
Get his ass.
Watch the blitz of Wink Martindale here.
Fuck.
First down. Wow. You withstand the blitz and stay
I'm
upright.
in.
You can
$100 on the over 37.5.
To 37 now. I guess I got to jump.
Let's get it.
I don't have it.
115. I got
Is
it.
it going to drop to 37? You know what? I might even bet it again.
Let's do it. I'm
I
in.
got 36.5.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck, why-
37.
what's
Good
the-
enough.
All right.
10 and a
All
half
right.
points.
Let's get it.
I'm dark now at 37.5. I thought that was the timing was right.
That's
I'm
good
back
there.
at 37.5.
Oh, you want to know why he stepped
wait,
out of bounds
out
and
of
came
bounds.
back in?
Oh, yeah,
That's
that
no
can't count.
catch.
It's you can't. Yeah, it's
36 and a half. 36 and a half.
God
Right
damn
now.
it, that's not
Well,
a
I'm going to
catch.
jump on it now after this.
36 and a half minus 120 right now.
God, I did that poorly. So
No,
stupid.
I actually think that was smart. It was smart, but you thought he caught it. I mean,
I did.
Yeah.
Fuck. Stupid. Oh God. What an
Another
ass
funny
clown.
Now it's plus 100. Even money.
It's all good.
36 and a half minus 120.
Yep.
I'm fine with 37.
Yeah, I got
I'm
37.
pissed
too.
off.
I'm good at 37.
That's
I think
so
we've middled. I think
stupid.
the underbetters middled on the show. We've middled it like 3 or 4 shows in a row. So let's
Now it's
go.
back up to 37. All right, somebody's going to fucking score. What an awful first quarter. That was the worst. There were so many penalties. Like both offenses are so disjointed.
And it's not that there's no points necessarily as to why it's bad. It's that there's
Like they can still move the ball. They're
penalties.
making
There's no
plays.
flow
It's
to the
just-
game. Yep.
Yeah. Every play has been called back by a penalty.
That was stupid.
Things you hate to see.
Yeah, Mitch Fearing, thank you for saying that, but it's not. It's just I thought it was a catch, and you know when you're doing this, you know, publicly, it was not a catch, and that 37 is an important number, and I could have got under it, and I feel like an idiot. That's all.
I got to rip this commercial I'm watching right now. There are things that make me smile and dance on the street in life. Not taking Jardiance tablets. Sorry. That's not gonna
That's
excite me
diabetes
like
medication,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Jardiance
And it literally is like a bunch of like fat people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they're happy.
Yeah.
I mean, and not, don't have swollen ankles or anything, but
Oh, that's nicely put.
That's beautiful.
That's
the
nicely
truth.
put.
Oh, I can't get my mouth around that thing. Oh, I forgot we had that.
Oh yeah,
I've heard that in a while.
thank you, Dennis Trusty, for delivering that gem of a audio bite. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I forgot about little Denny. Where's Denny been?
Do I get greedy and wait for something even better than 36.5? Because
Well, now what's the next number? It's got to be 34.
yeah.
I like to try to put a field goal in between.
Okay, I'm going to put a little on 36.5 because I'd be mad
no.
if I don't bet it now for a little.
Wally, I could be
always add a
diabetic. I don't know.
34.5 if it shows up.
I don't go to the doctor, so I don't know.
No.
I see that
Watch out,
commercial you're
Dave,
talking
it's
about.
so funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like I could be
Watch out,
diabetic.
Dave,
I
it's
mean,
so funny.
they see me drink and eat Cheetos for a year and a half, or Cheez-Its, so it's like it's bound to happen. But hey, now I know I can be happy and dance in the street. I fucking take whatever the fuck it is.
Jardians,
These are healthy
yeah,
things.
Jardians
Yeah.
changed my life. Yeah.
There's a pill for everything.
Watch out, Dave is the best, man. I love Wally, man. Just I can hear him just whispering it. Watch out, Dave.
I mean, it would be karma. I mean, I would, karma should bite me in the ass for saying stuff like that,
All right, Giants stuck deep in inside their own 20, but they get a first down.
What an ugly football game. This must be music to Razor's ears. Jacqueline, what up? Loyalty Chisel says take that over live.
Yep.
Just wish I didn't get the 37.5. My 12-3 live record this year on the line.
I'll take more at 34.5 too.
I would love to get under that 34.5 for the next one. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
What happened?
We're not going to see another one of those numbers.
Seattle inside the 10 on a Daniel Jones sack fumble.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown the pick. That's how much of a fucking loser Danny Jones is. He can't even throw the pick I need him to throw.
You could see it happening in slow motion, man.
40.5 now, the total, just like that.
You could see that happening in slow motion, man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Had too many of those, that's for sure.
Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny boy.
Danny
It's like,
boy is right. Yep.
there's some quarterbacks who've always been able to sort of feel pressure. Danny Dimes, it's easy. Look, he was running away like he had, like
He got that ball hanging out there, yeah.
and he got past. He beat that first defender, and then he was like in the clear. He was,
And then he just runs like this and smack on the arm.
but it was as if nobody was within 10 yards of him. All right, first touchdown time, guys. Let's see if we can get some of our guys to catch that first touchdown.
Yes, here we go. Seattle now. It's just like that. First and goal at the 8. Hand off to Kenneth Walker. Nowhere to go. I mean, this D-line for the Giants is playing very well so far.
And
Keeping them in it.
can't we say that it's because they're not on the field for 80% of the game?
Yeah.
That's the problem. They're on the field for so long.
And that should be the last play of the quarter here. So we'll have second and goal to start the second quarter. There's no need to snap the ball if you're Seattle.
I think there was a snap because it's dark.
It is dark. The hell's hot.
Yeah, they're going to snap it.
DMX.
Oh, they are going to snap it one more time. It's like a dead heat between the play clock and game. They are going to snap it one more time. Second and goal here at the 7. Gino back to pass. Under pressure. Gets away from 2 Giants after him. Rolls out to the right. And it's caught by Metcalf for the touchdown.
Wow.
It's like the defender for the Giants just quit on that. Holy shit.
So easy.
God, that's a good way to end the first quarter with some hope that we'll watch a football game.
And talk about timing it right with 36.5 because now the total's into the 40s.
41, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the right move there, especially taking an opportunity. I don't know how tired they are because they're just on and off the field so quickly, but at least take them beat up a little bit so they don't have time to scheme.
I agree. Don't give them time to plan. Yeah, I totally agree, Mike.
So DK Metcalf, your first touchdown prop winner.
I just went through and rifled off a bunch of live first touchdown proppers too, and none of them were him. I didn't even look at them.
Extra point.
It's just
barely good.
You never want to take the guy that's the most obvious option, right?
You're right.
I totally agree.
I think he was only plus 650 or something for first TD anyway too. So
Yeah.
I want
Kenneth
like a little
Walker
bit
must
more.
have been pretty low.
Yeah, he
odds.
about the same, plus 600 or so first TD.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
And they just had a 4.5, and now it's a 7.5.
for those of you that haven't watched the New York Giants game yet this year, welcome. This is very atypical.
Yeah,
That was one of the worst quarters of football.
It was
Is that
so
bad,
bad.
huh? I only watched half
So
of it.
bad.
But it was more
It's
for
like
like
a right back.
the Seahawks getting the, Geno Smith evading the pocket. The thing that is I can't stop seeing in my head.
That's a good point, Ramon Scott. This O-line for the Giants. Yep. They got some issues. They're shifting guys around. Bredesen's been out for a while, or Bredesen was out for a bit. Now they put him in a different spot.
Well, because I thought not having Thomas.
Both the Giants cornerbacks are rookies.
Yep.
I mean,
but still, Danny Dimes beats that one defender, and then he acts as if there's nobody else.
Yeah,
on
which
the
he can't
field.
do. Yep.
It's just like when Geno Smith beat that defender, but Geno Smith sped up, like he got he there's a lot of talk about how well Geno Smith handles blitzes and pressure, but Daniel Dimes did that in a way that I would have to open hand slap him in the face if I was coaching him.
Yeah.
Because wake up, they're all after you.
Yeah.
You beat one guy. Get the ball out. Do something. They're all after you.
He has two options there when he's getting chased around and he avoids the first one. You either got to tuck the ball in if you're going to keep running for your life, tuck it in so that they can't rip it out and so you don't fumble, or you got to get rid of the football and throw it.
there's
those are your
this
two
thing.
options. You can't run it and hold it out there like a loaf of fucking bread. And that's exactly what he did.
He thinks it is a loaf of bread because it's a diarrhea rain. But why do the Giants are known for having mouth breather quarterbacks? I mean, Peyton Manning, Kerry Collins, Daniel Jones, they just look like mouth breathers. They're they're dum-dums.
What I wondered is, do you think it's got to be a cultural thing? Because Dable's the new coach, but so I can't say it's necessarily coaching. But why do they get these offensive? Why do the quarterbacks run like they have a stick up their ass? They look tight, they're stiff. It's almost like, all right, I guess I have to run here, but there's no heart and there's no passion in it. They just run like they don't want to. Doesn't it look like that? Watch how stiff they are when Danny is running around. Fucking loser.
It looks like he doesn't want to be there. I mean, that's what was always said about him. There's something's loose or not there.
Oh, there.
I don't know how he got paid. I don't know why people like him. I don't know why people said the Giants had a shot at the division or were even they're one of the worst teams in football. Sorry. Said at the beginning of the season. I'll say it now. And the coach is awesome. The coach needs to go away. Go somewhere else. Go be successful somewhere else.
No way, they'll keep him around.
What he did was a masterpiece. I don't know how he got the Giants to the divisional playoff, but he did. That was just an incredible job.
You're right.
The schedule's tougher this year. They got more of an idea, the opposing teams, what you're doing now, because it's year 2 in the system with him and Danny Jones.
The biggest thing too, though, didn't he only take over the offensive play calling in the second half of that Arizona game? So those first couple of games, he wasn't really the guy calling the O, right? He only made. I don't know if he's still doing it, but they made that drastic change and that big comeback.
Without saying Dable, name the best thing the Giants have going for them.
Hard to find something right now.
That's what my point. Saquon's always going to get hurt. Daniel Jones is a dum-dum. The O-line is effed up. Their front seven's underachieving. They're good on paper. Their cornerbacks are rookies. I mean, what is it? The punter?
I got it. They got a nice stadium.
They don't get.
I don't like the turf. The turf is knocks people out. But Saquon Barkley in the offseason demanding more money and talking about the plight of all running backs. And then what did they offer? They offered him $1 million to shut up. Yeah. And he just took it and shut the fuck up.
And then he got hurt.
That was embarrassing.
And then worst part about the New York Jets is they don't even play New York. They play in fucking Jersey. What the hell?
Yeah, New Jersey Giants and Jets.
Yeah.
Rutherford Giants.
But still, Saquon acting like he was standing up for all the running backs out there, and then them saying, if we give you $1 million, will you shut the fuck up? And you go, yeah, yes, I will. Yeah, sure, I will. Sure, I'll be very quiet.
Well, familiar.
I like your Saquon Barkley impression.
You caught that. Yes, let's go. You're right, AOD. Let's go. Saquon would want me to take this shot. Let's
All right.
Shot?
Let's go. It's time to have a shot. It's time to spark this live total at 40.5. Giants plus 6.5. First and 10 of their own 38.
That was a must. That was a huge first down. They couldn't afford to punt inside their own 20 there. Salute to everyone. Cheers.
Such horrible alcohol. Ugh.
A little fireball tonight. The whiskey's
nice.
gone. Japanese whiskey, no bueno.
Look who it is. Man, I've not seen this guy in too long.
Pink-eyed genie.
Pink-eyed genie in the house.
Wow.
Pink-eyed genie. Oh, I mean, this guy is just multi-talented. Not only is he a fantastic capper, but he spreads pink eye awareness. And we've missed him. We've missed him dearly. Jeff Slaughter says Giants were the last team never to field a black starting quarterback during the NFL season until 2017 when the Giants started Geno Smith over Eli Manning. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's a fun little fact there.
I didn't know that.
You know, of all the causes
they
that needed,
and they're racist. That's perfect.
It has been a white boy factory of quarterbacks there the last several years. Yeah.
Mouth breathers.
Yeah. Yep.
Mouth breathers. What
They're
is
all
it?
mouth breathers, bro.
Now another third and long here for the Giants.
Lucas R, that's a good point.
I want my Warren Moon Eskimo jersey. That's what I want.
CFL.
I want it for Christmas, man. I want to find it. I guess I have to make it, I guess.
Yeah, cricket, make it.
Is CFL memorabilia or merchandise like that hard to find? I guarantee you, if that was an NFL like esoteric NFL jersey, you could find it in the States.
Yeah, I bet. No, like it was the reconciliation day here in Canada on Saturday, and I had my Lions jersey on. It's a Casey Printers jersey. You know what? Printers was my favorite quarterback for a short minute. But
Was he native?
No.
Wow.
But I at the horse track, you know how many times I heard Printers? Who you on? And there's a printer. Like, it was so fucking annoying. Like, nobody knows who Casey Printers is.
I don't. Now I do.
I like Casey Printers. What did you think of him, Bobano? I mean, I think he went to go be a third stringer with the Chiefs to make more money than he made starting it for the Lions. Did you like him, Bobano?
Yeah, he had a solid career. He had some pretty good moments. He had some horrible ones too. It was frustrating, at times, but he had a good little run there.
Yeah, God, it was annoying hearing Printers everywhere.
Vernon Adams kind of reminds me of him because he's got these incredible highs and these brutal lows, and that's Casey Printers had that.
So we can have the Giants over that 7 and over the touchdown threshold now.
Yeah.
So he was in college when I was graduating high
I'll give you
school.
some
He was
feedback on that
getting
one.
out early 2000s.
I'm gonna go get a cocktail before I do something stupid on that one. I'll be back.
All right.
What do you guys think about getting the over 7? I mean, I guess the Giants have showed us nothing.
The defense actually has played pretty well, I'll say, for the most part. They got short field there, Seattle, for the touchdown.
Slaughter says Seahawks are about to score here. Ramon Scott talking about Damon Allen.
They're going live at 5.
Yeah, see, I just don't know if the Giants are going to score. That's why I haven't hit this over yet.
Well, Dennis Garcia moved on the under 41.5 when it got there. Oh, Subhuman. That's an interesting. He thinks the Dimes interception coming up. God, this is ugly.
Please, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, big old 14 parlay tomorrow with the Phillies money line, Brewers money line, Jays money line, Rangers money line. I'm so for my Phillies future action. I'm so happy they're not playing the Diamondbacks.
Shit, my stream locked in.
I bet you fought shoves tomorrow. Sorry, Dave. What were you about to say, my guy?
Big O was saying like Danny Dimes has shown less than Zach Wilson. Please don't. I know people are like giving him praise and he deserves a little bit. Please do not anoint Zach Wilson as anything but the worst quarterback in the league or one of them. So stop it with that BS. That's what?
Inspirational. What was Zach Wilson's not listening? Dave.
You can tell how dislikable and easy to dislike he's been in the past because everyone's still, on him after probably one of the best games he's played, albeit in a loss last night.
He didn't play bad.
There's a Metcalf reception.
All right, so let me ask, we can say this. Do you guys okay, here's the question. Desmond Ridder or Zach Wilson now? What has it changed?
No.
I would take Desmond Ridder over Zach Wilson.
Barely, though. I mean, Desmond Ridder is not ready for number one quarterback either right now with what I've seen.
I'd make a phone call to the Rams. Who were the Rams' third string quarterback last year? He's a free agent. Perkins, Bryce Perkins. I'd rather take him than both those jamokes.
He can move a little bit.
He can.
I said it all along. If people really want a quarterback, take a shot. You won't have to pay the pretty penny to get him. Get Nathan Rourke from Jacksonville. Come on here.
Those jamokes.
He's wasting away on the practice roster there doing nothing when he should be on the field playing somewhere right now.
I can't believe
he had the best play of the preseason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. People forget
I can't believe he left the Lions. He should have. Why don't you win a Grey Cup and be the best?
You'll do anything for the almighty dollar and an NFL shot. That's exactly
the NFL shot. Because what's he getting on the practice roster? What you get between
more than you get in the CFL.
Not really, because he's going to be getting between $12,000 and $18,000 a week. So
it used to be 80,000 years ago. I don't know what it is now. It's more than that now, obviously. Yeah, a year. Yeah.
But you get between 12 and 18,000 a week. Generally, it's around 12 or 13.
Is that $250 minimum?
Not if practice squad isn't league minimum. It's different. You're not. You're not on the rock. You're not. Yeah.
But I think. I mean, we just watched what Chad Kelly signed for. What 1.2? Ian.
I'll look.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think I think it was a mistake financially. I mean, he bet on himself and he lost. That's all. Now maybe he'll end up, but he lost.
I heard bet on himself and lose. Are we talking about Danny Dimes again?
No, thank God he's resting on the bench.
Is he mouth breathing?
He's only out of his mouth.
Yeah, a little over $600,000 a year right now for Chad Kelly. With the
it's two. Yeah, if you go 17 weeks at 12,000, which that's what it is, the minimum, it's 204,000. So I mean, it's not a bad way to make money to get the shit beat out of you.
But nowhere.
Yeah. Jesus, lost a couple
of late tackle.
Well,
I feel bad for this Giants defensive line. They're doing everything they can.
Over half reception.
He goes on.
Does that count as a reception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dead ball. Isn't it a dead ball?
Right. Oh my God, Gino's hurt.
Is he really?
Fuck me. No.
Well, he's coming to the sideline. Or is this
Gino hurt his Gina.
Oh, no.
That was Brett Favre's first touchdown pass to himself.
So they count it. That's crazy.
Will it be Drew Lock time if he's unable to return Gino here?
Oh my God. Oh no.
I'd rather take Drew Lock than Daniel Jones. Just kidding.
He's limping.
The way this has started for Daniel Jones.
Throw back out there though.
Yeah, that's a look at his ankle. I mean that.
Yeah.
He's tough.
Yeah. Oh.
If I were them, I'd bring in the backup and just run it. Run the ball.
Yeah, one reception for minus 2 yards. Geno Smith. That's what that goes down as.
Yeah. Just run it. Just run the clock.
Find a book that actually posts
that. Get to halftime, 7-0, and we'll talk about
Gino's
it.
talking shit. Okay.
That's some shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Some shit.
Oh, he's probably because he's mad about the late hit. I mean, it was kind of out of bounds.
It was a little. It looked a little late.
It was kind of a kind of horse collar-esque, but not really. He didn't grab him but he drug him down.
I was there.
Contact started just before he went out, so it's not egregiously late.
Yeah, he kind of let go too. He tried to let go a little.
Yeah. He's all right. He's
They hashed it out. They shook hands.
That stupid horse collar call last night that definitely wasn't.
Oh my good
Third and
God!
13.
Come on!
Oh, what happened there? Fuck.
That's unbelievable. You got to pick six.
Holy fucking moly. Holy fucking moly.
Butterfingers there.
Fucking Giants.
Let me take you to the surgical ward. Put some hands on you, man. Jesus Christ.
Holy fucking moly.
Thibodeau, my goodness.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's a defensive
Oh
line.
my!
There's a reason they're defensive ends, not receivers. Yeah.
What's that 7.5 right now?
I mean, it did hit him right in the chest, and then he had a second chance at it. So maybe
potato after that.
Yeah.
What's that happening for? Where is that?
Live total back at 37.5.
All right, another punt. I'll tell you what, they've done nothing, Seattle, on offense outside of the short field they got off the sack.
Oh, Jesus, they're going to pin him. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
What a
nice.
mistake by the Giants here.
Oh, yeah, let's see Danny Dimes.
That's why I went to
goes
a 7.5.
90
They pinned him. They pinned him right there. That's why it was at 7.5. Holy shit. Okay.
I'll take the Giants live plus 9.5.
I was just thinking the same thing. Oh, it just moved. Fuck.
Oh, it did too.
You
Fuck.
get
If it was 9.5, I was going to take it for sure.
Tell him, Mike. Tell him, Mike, what happened to you. Tell him. Don't do it.
It sounded great at 28.5 too.
Y'all know what happened to Mike. Y'all know what
It
happened.
dropped to 8.5. It goes to 9.5 or 10.5.
It sounded good at 28.5. You love it at 7.5. Why wouldn't you love it at 28.5? Come on.
It went right back down to 7.5. Yeah.
Oh
see?
my God! It went right back down to 7.5. Wow, that 9.5 is right there.
Yeah. Shit.
What a travesty of a football game. Earl Sports Bets, loving every second of it, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the first half totals that our cappers on screen in the chat have, just because, but this is an ugly football game.
The other question is, we know that the Giants are dead to Mike, but can Clemson finally be dead to him too? Can Clemson be dead to him too? People don't remember. He did the same thing with Clemson last year with me. We both did it. It was both of us together. We felt the pain. Then we did it again against Duke. But then he bet him again next week because he's crazy. They have to be dead to you, Mike. Please.
Well, they put lipstick on it. It takes a little while for me to realize it's still a pig.
or a man.
Okay.
This is shocking. 1st and 10 from the 2. I guess what we need is a safety. Safety or a strip sack pick. We need Danny Dimes to do something stupid.
Just wait.
Wow, it's at 6.5 now, Spenny.
Yeah, I see that. I'm watching it.
9.5 to 6.5 with no plays.
Plus 100, yeah.
Slamming the Giants then. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't get that.
Let them.
I wouldn't mind like an 8-minute drive with a field goal here.
They got to take a shot against this fucking defense.
We can afford a touchdown here. We can afford one.
Total's back to 37.5.
Problem is, this drive's going to take if the Giants do that, it ain't going to be on a fucking shot.
I think they've done this before where they do nothing in the first half and opens up a bit in the second half. So let's see what it ends at half.
Like I said, the Giants only averaged 2 points in the first half. Believe it.
It's crazy. Crazy stat.
That is really weird.
Bunch of fucking losers. All week to prepare and you only do nothing.
What the fucking losers.
The best part's the Eagles got him twice at the end of the season. So not only will they're losers, but they're going to be banged up losers too. And they're not going to be playing for anything. So that should be a lot of fun.
Let's get the pick 6 here.
I love that.
First turn.
Here we go.
I should have moved on that 9.5. Maybe
First
even
down,
that
Giants.
8.5.
That 9.5 was staring right in the face. The Hodgins?
Yeah.
5 on 37.5.
Abel A. Looking at that Brady over 25 rush yards.
Well, I see 36.5 now on the total. So, well, there it goes back to 37.5. It's going to be flirting around that number. Kind of screams that 27-10 game, and it depends on what spot you got.
They
I don't
just
know.
picked up 6 or 7 yards, and there's going to be a holding call for sure.
Yeah,
Pushing
of
back 10.
course.
Fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
I was thinking like a
Beautiful.
20 or
There it is right
14.
there. Yep. Fuck yeah. I'll take it.
God, Dable is so frustrated.
I know.
There's a friggin' catch. They're stealing catches from fucking Paris Campbell. Come on.
Bam Bam Bigelow's younger brother.
There's
R.I.P.
He looks like him. You're right.
He does look like Bam Bam, doesn't he?
How many penalties we had in this first half? Like freaking 10?
That might be too low at this point. Feels like it's been more than that.
Honestly. I think the Seahawks had like 6 on one drive.
Oh yeah, it's been an absolute shit show here with the flags.
Do they count the yards for penalties if they're offsetting? So, for instance, that offsetting PI would
Nope,
have been.
we picked it up. No penalty.
Really? Fuck.
They probably just said, you know what, we've thrown enough. Let's pick
Who's
this
that?
thing up.
Who's that?
We're
Yeah,
killing the game right now.
Who's that? Who's that just left for the Seahawks? Anyone? Who? Someone just got
Key
chopped off.
lineman. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm-
I think they walked him off
58 or
last.
something, 58, 59?
They walked him off last drive. He was walking off. He got hurt last drive. Yeah.
Oh my god. Does Breda know that there's room on the outside, or just run into your own player? Fuck yeah. My god.
This is some ugly football.
Is this the first year they let him wear zeros? I don't remember seeing a bunch of zeros last year.
Is there enough booze for this football game?
Yeah, they let you wear any number now, like any position.
Fucking zero.
That was a nice play.
There you go.
Now there's a little room to
Is that
run
Breda?
now.
Finally.
At Breda, first down
Fucking
out to
finally.
almost midfield.
All right, well there we go. There's a prop bet that's looking good.
I thought about his fucking instead of Kenneth Walker getting his reception
Yeah.
yards. I would have done it right there.
Yeah, he's at what 45? He's got 64 total yards already.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 4.5 to 36.5 is the total.
Oh Jesus!
35.5 I see for the total age.
35.5. What a great call by DG to go underneath it from what he saw. But then that pick 6 from Thibodeau should have happened. Could happen.
He held on to that. Wow.
This is a huge third down.
Third and short coming up.
Is it
I
that
don't know
short?
Yeah.
Looks like 2.
Third and 3 or so. Yeah.
This is a huge third down.
If they had any balls, they'd make this, even though it's in their own territory. It's so close. If Dable had any balls, he'd make it 4 downs.
I think he has those balls.
Yeah.
They just didn't execute. I like the decision to go for it, but I didn't like the execution. That's the problem. Yeah.
My game, I don't know if you're paying attention, but 3-1 Flyers.
Hey,
There you go. Preseason, but hey, it wins. Oh, there you go.
Got
First
it.
down
I
Giants.
got it.
40.
I'm watching it on 365, and the line is so telling of what's going to happen before it actually happens.
I should have taken that 8.5.
9 or 8.5.
I missed it 9.5 by a second, but
I know.
8.5 I should have still fired. And I've got this issue where if the line moves when I'm about to bet it, I get angry and
I know.
and I just sit like a moose in the headlights.
Reminds me of the original coach of the Buccaneers, John McKay, one of the best quotes ever. What do you think of the execution of your team? I'm all in favor of it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Shit, what a play.
Brian
Yeah.
Kelly ripped him off, by the way, that line. Yeah.
Can you hit me with that again, Bobano? I was just in pure disgust with the football game. What was the line?
The original Bucks head coach, John McKay, one of the best liners he ever in history of NFL and pro football. What do you think of the execution of your team tonight? I'm all in favor of it.
McKay was the longtime coach at SC. He coached when O.J. Simpson was there, when all those Heismans were there back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, man, that was when Gary was playing those boys.
He won the year before or after?
Before.
Cheshire Cat says it exactly right. I agree. This is a situation where you're too stupid to know how bad you are until you realize that you're terrible. And the first 2 months of the season where they could really be tanking, they'll end up finding a way to be on top of the division, only to shit the bed and roll over the rest of the season.
Sounds like Colorado Buffalo fans.
That's a free take for the Flyers' upcoming expectations.
Oh, you're not parlaying the Flyers with the Eagles, with the Sixers to win it all?
No, I parlayed the Flyers not to make the playoffs.
With the Phillies to win the World Series and the Philadelphia Eagles to win the World Series. And
I didn't know that.
Benjamin Franklin to be reincarnated. And
the Sixers to win. And then I came back and I sprinkled with Jalen Hurts to get MVP and Joel Embiid to get the MVP as well on that parlay. So I got two of them going.
Good luck.
What the hell do you do here?
Harris Campbell gets them to like third and about 7, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Fourth down now.
Let's get us a freaking field goal right now.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
They're going for it.
The quiet room. I think they're going to try the long Gano field goal potentially here.
Yeah, give him a 25-yarder. No, let's make him fucking kick a 60. Okay.
55.
Gano has been great in the past with long distance field goals. But this year he's been a little
shaky. Give it to him. Take it. On our way.
You sound like a typical announcer. He's been great in this situation. He hasn't missed from 55 yet this year.
Nope.
You got it.
All right.
In this spot, he's 100 for 100.
And he got it.
Oh my God, he missed it.
No, he got it.
Don't get infected, Mike. Come on.
I'm gonna put some ice in this beverage, man.
Cash Paris Campbell over 2.5 receptions plus 100.
Already, Cash. There you go, Spenny.
Nice.
Barely fucking made it. Barely made it.
This is just atrocious, man.
There, 37.5 to 1's on its way. We got 14 yards out of Lockett. We got one of 2 field goals needed from Gano.
There you go.
Seahawks to win and Waller to get a touchdown, and we need some yards from Lockett here, and we're going to be feeling good. Reclaim James. I'm good.
Avril liking the over 7.5 in the Dimax game. The problem with that, Avril, is I love Brandon Fott. That's the problem. I'm a Fott guy, man. All right. Yes, AOD, but we got some cappers here on that bet, so I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm going to go pour a beverage. But AOD, your money in the bank, man. I love AOD's energy, man. It keeps us pumped up. Director 97's got the over 1.5 field goals. That was a very important kick for Gano and for the Giants. Yeah. The sad sack from a pack of losers. They need some sort of a positivity there. And if he had have missed that field goal, I mean, we should just go live bet preseason hockey. All right, I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, the other big thing that was coming up on deck that I think we kind of maybe glanced over here for this Giants team is they've got Miami and Buffalo games coming up. So, checking out early and getting ready for the next one might be an opportunity here. Might be a second half opportunity as well. I don't know. We'll see.
But that's a big field goal. I mean, it's only a field goal, but they needed something on the board.
Yeah, you got to get some points, right?
Yep.
The most obvious thing in sports, you got to score.
Well,
so you got Daniel Jones. I'm going to give you guys a who would you rather? Would you rather Danny Jones or Sammy Howell? NFC East.
Have sex with him?
Oh, which one would you rather was your quarterback? What the fuck am I talking about?
I don't know.
As of right now, probably Sam Howell with that game that he had, but I'm braiding it off of last game, which is tough to say. So I think Danny still has more than what they've shown so far. He's shown ability to do more than what he's shown so far. This offense can do more. This offensive line is it's in shambles at the moment, so it's not helping at all. But I think Danny has more ability than what he's shown so far.
It's kind of thinking you got more potential unknown, which means, it could be like that scratch off when you have a guy like Howell versus Danny Jones. We see that he's just a salary suck on this offense.
That Ravens Steelers game, someone talking in the chat of the underdog is this crazy spread record in Tomlin versus Harbaugh. The Ravens, it's true, the underdog in those Ravens Steelers games is really good. I'd be tempted to take Pittsburgh there, actually. Baltimore had a cakewalk against DTR Browns last week.
Yeah. Sam Howell just reminds me of
right?
Taylor Heineke. Like, he's just the same guy. Like, he's gonna sling it, he'll throw it, he'll try and make plays, but he's gonna make a ton of mistakes. He's gonna make a ton of mistakes.
I'd rather have Taylor Heineke than Daniel Jones. And Mike said it. The reason why is you pay him less. You pay him less for
also
about the
Gino's out and Lock is
yeah,
in.
Drew Lock's in.
You know what? That's big to give an opportunity to. Speaking of the unknown, I mean, they made a concerted decision when they got that bevy of draft picks for Russell Wilson to make sure they included Drew Lock, even though everyone was like, "Why?" And they saw something that they wanted to try to work with. So let's see what happens. I was never a Gino guy. I remember saying he had a season last year, but I think it's because nobody likes Russell Wilson, and the first guy to come in after the guy that everyone hates certainly gets some looks and everyone tries a little bit harder, but now it's exposure time here and we got Lock coming in.
There he goes.
Did anyone have Drew Lock's rushing yards over?
Yeah, really.
He's gonna want to do stuff because he hasn't played in a while, so you get it. He's gonna want to make plays.
I love it. That's awesome. That's great. It's good for the Seahawks.
And he's not a big runner, but you can't fall asleep on him.
No, yeah.
Gino, Marco, Gino's
I feel like he's gonna.
Goes down the field.
I feel like he's gonna give the ball away though.
He's probably going to throw an INT, probably.
I think he will. Second half, for sure. I'd look at that if we give it.
First appearance with the Seahawks since the Broncos in 19-21 run there.
Yeah, Gino looks like he's in rough shape. I agree there.
Yeah, that leg looks bad, yeah. I don't know if it's his ankle or if it's like his groin area or something. He's just limping, though, for sure.
No.
Oh, man.
Well, good thing I was up like 30 or 40 points in my fantasy league because he's my quarterback.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I kind of like I see AOD saying it too. I kind of like Metcalf to get the 2+ touchdowns. I got to take a look at what those odds are as we get to halftime. But, they score one. They get the confidence. They get excited.
Totals at 35.5.
Yeah, it just dropped.
Total. There you go, Drew Lock. Give yourself over the. That's right. That's right.
I need to see 33.5 because I could see like a 20-14 game.
I might hit it again.
I was thinking 33.5 was the kind of the next strike number for me. I got to 36.5. I like to give that field goal separation between them also.
Well, they've already got Razor. They've already got the 3, the Giants. So if they score 2 touchdowns, it's 17 for them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, who would you rather? We'll play that game. Drew Lock or Zach Wilson? Drew Lock or Desmond Ridder? Drew Lock or Sam Howell?
Whoa! You're going too quick.
Well, I'm saying. I think it's either they're equal or
Drew.
They're all garbage. They're all garbage.
In the first one, I take Ridder in the second one. I take Sam Howell.
It's how bad the garbage is at that point. If you're just discussing the 3 of them, but they're all bad.
Yeah, it's how bad does the shit stink? I mean, it really
literally.
Is.
Would you rather have Zach Wilson or Gritty, the Flyers mascot, as your quarterback?
I'd think about it.
I'm going to go with Gritty.
Yeah, I think.
I'm going to go with Gritty. He can wear the costume.
What's Gritty's background? Did he go to college anywhere?
He's killer at a 1-yard pass. He can throw that with a 60% accuracy rate.
I think he would be really good in those 1-yard sneaks too.
Yeah, I think he would. The tush push there, the brotherly shove. I think he'd be good at that. Strikes me.
He's like a Tim Tebow.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pending, Cheshire. I got a few of those future forward-looking plays out there. Hey, speaking of Billy Belichick, oh boy,
yeah.
That seat is hotter than a toilet in a fucking outhouse.
I know there are Patriots fans that I know that said after the Dallas debacle yesterday, that was the last straw. They said out at the end of the season with him. Out.
Well, it's okay if they.
I'm not. I don't.
What?
I don't know how we can just toss Bill out the door after so long.
I know there's people that have had
doing
it.
doing so much.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Bill's fault at all. I think Mac Jones is just hot trash. Like he's not good at all.
He's not developing. He's not progressing.
He's not.
Getting better.
Yeah, he's not. He hasn't shown any progression. He's doing the same things he's done since he came into the league. He stares at his receivers.
That pick six was dreadful.
He tries to make throws. Yeah. He runs to one side of the field and tries to make throws to the other side of the field, and gets easily picked off for pick sixes. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like it's just so many dumb decisions over and over and over again. He's the same thing with Daniel Jones. He doesn't protect the ball when he runs, and he fumbles it every time he gets tackled from behind.
Leighton Vander Esch, fumble recovery yesterday.
I don't care how bad the Patriots do. I think they would never fire him midseason, like Mike said. I just don't think it'll happen. But I also think if he has such a bad year, Bill Belichick won't want to continue. He'll bow out.
Yeah, he should have bowed out going into this year. But he had Mac Jones. He was excited. That was his guy. All right, you got to start one, bench one, cut one. You got we'll go down the Alabama coaching or Alabama quarterback carousel.
Do you know how long this guy's been in the league for? He's not going to just bow out like that.
You got
like,
Tua.
I don't know if you guys understand this. Like this guy, he's going to get run out if anything. He's not gonna just leave on his own. Like he would die on that sideline if they let him.
Yeah.
So I just believe in my heart that Bill literally wants to be on the field as much as possible, and I still think he's the greatest coach of all time in my mind.
I'll agree with you 100%. Yes,
and I think it's just the situation that they have right now. Obviously, Brady was a big part of what they had. Mac isn't what they thought he is, and they need to start again. They don't have any playmakers. They spent money on tight ends that Hunter Henry doesn't do anything. Their defense. They just lost their two best defensive players this year. So Judon's out.
God.
Oh, here we go. Is gone.
Oh my good God. Are you kidding me?
Who was that?
Some probably went to Notre Dame. Big white tight end. Don't know.
Parkinson?
What the fuck just happened?
Exactly what the fuck just happened.
Oh, it's Fant.
Noah Fant. Yep.
Oh, they played together in fucking Denver, didn't they?
In Denver, yeah.
Did he step out?
Did he step out? Oh, I don't know. Maybe
not on the live look. It didn't look like it.
And his knee's down too. His knee's down.
His knee's down.
His knee's down.
Knee is short.
Regardless, he's either out of bounds or his knee's down. Yeah, his knee's down.
It's good for the other touchdown props.
Yeah.
That's good. Unless you had Noah Fant.
Yeah, it's going to be at the one.
But I love. Did he step out?
No,
he didn't. Oh, maybe but
there's grain. There's grain.
But his knee definitely was down. I think before he.
Oh yeah, it's not a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, but are they not?
Why is Myers out there?
Yeah, Myers is out there.
Oh really? They think they're not marking him short with that knee? Wait. They're taking a look at this. Yeah, they're taking a better look at that.
He was short. He was short.
Yeah.
He'll be at the one.
But I love how they call it a touchdown now and review it because it doesn't rob you. Like,
they want to at least. Yeah.
Wow, what a turn of events! Live total at 43.5.
Yeah, he's definitely short at the one for sure.
We said it. Get that fucking guy out, and it's going to be a situation that.
So what? We're going to
better than what we know about Geno Smith.
Wow. The Giants are plus 11.5. Well, I tell you what, I'm moving on that shit.
Yeah.
I'll wait and see what it's probably gonna
wait till 28. Wait till 28.
They don't have that score on the board yet, so wait until if they score another touchdown.
Yeah. I think it's
Mike. Talk to him, Mike.
28.5 is coming, boys. Wait and take your shot.
No, I'm moving on it for sure.
Empty the clip.
No doubt in my mind. It just moved to 10.5 even.
So they stopped him, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, 8.5. No, they definitely stopped him.
Yeah. I like this. I
love it. Get a field goal. That'd be fucking perfect.
No. We need them to get in for our total.
They must have sacked him.
All of you guys.
I want it all, Jimmy. I want it all.
But all you guys on the first half under are goal.
No. I have Myers field goal. I'm not on a first half under. I'm on Myers.
Okay. I should not talk about that anyways because it's not.
No. Let's score. I'm on the same bench. Let's fucking score. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. And the Seahawks to win. Fucking sweep the fucking contest this week. Let's fucking go.
No, it must have been a penalty.
Touchdown now.
Oh, what's the penalty?
Touchdown. Yeah.
It has to be a penalty.
Probably. Yeah.
They're fighting.
This
They're
is a really emotional game for such a
I know,
bum
for
fight.
these two teams, these rivals. Oh, they flags everywhere. Here we go.
What? Okay, yeah. What is going?
Idiots.
Fuck the chaos.
Are they calling it a touchdown or not?
Oh, it's a touchdown, but who was the initial flag on?
Tons of penalties.
They waited like 30 seconds while they sat and didn't let go of each other, and then they threw them.
But wasn't there an initial flag?
Way after.
No, I don't. I thought there was an initial flag too, but I think it was just after. So, all right. So was that Kenny? That was Kenny then, eh? Kenny Walker.
Kenny, baby.
All right.
Nice job.
Well,
God damn it! That 11.5 moved so quickly. You need to just be after it. Oh, Goggle says it was after. Okay.
Yeah, it's after.
Yeah, you literally have to have a laptop open with just a live bet on there. You know, or
I have it open here on my phone because that's the way you do it on Bet365, and I still
Wait, what?
Offsetting.
Offsetting. Yeah.
Oh, touchdown.
If it's offsetting, shouldn't they replay the down?
It happened after the play. After the
okay.
I think 9.5 is enough.
Mike,
I hear Mike.
Joker.
I'll mute myself when I get to the.
Throwing punches out there.
Yeah, they are.
Throwing blows.
I thought that's the dumbest thing in the world. People trying to punch guys with helmets on.
Okay, I'm moving on to 9.5. Oh wait, who got the ball to start the game? The Giants did, didn't they? Oh, and it just moved to 8.5 anyways. All right, I'm gonna let it go right now.
All right, 14-3. There's still a minute 39 for the Giants, by the way, and 2 timeouts.
Time for
they can get at least maybe a field goal here.
And this is important. They're not going to go into halftime down 14-3, the Giants, and regroup because Seattle receives to start the second half.
Oh, it's back in 9.5.
They got to try to get points here.
Okay, it's back in 9.5. It just went to 8.5, back to 9. I'm gonna move on it. Just $100. These are just $100 shots. Nothing big. All right, so that means we swept last night. So I think.
Well, let me see here.
Over 37.5. Say what, Bobano?
9.5. Shit, I was open for. I'll sprinkle on the 9.5 because you're right. If they get a score here, that's momentum going into halftime.
But you're saying that the Giants are going to drive the ball like they have an offense. They can drive the ball in a minute 39.
That's the tricky part. They got time. They got 2 timeouts.
Well, nice job, Jay. Go. Let's bring on our next guest. Currently running away with the NFL PubHub standings, coming off yet another monster week here from Ocala, Florida, by way of New York City. Please welcome the big Ragu to the show. What's up, Doc?
How about them fucking Giants?
Terrible, man.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm doing great. How you guys doing tonight?
What's up,
great, buddy?
Good.
What's up, big Drew?
We've been making some live moves, and
No, just pre-flop. I was out eating dinner, and then I was kind of listening. I guess they're dinking and doinking and turning the ball over as usual on a primetime game. But, yeah, I got 1 field goal, though. I got 1 more to go for Gano.
There you go.
Yep.
This is like 14. There's 17 points have been scored, so it's not like and it's one of the ugliest games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Seattle
just scored recently.
Yeah, it was a beauty. Drew Lock came in, and
That's
Drew
cool.
Lock.
For you.
yeah, there's no
Drew
more.
Lock to Noah Fant, two Broncos legends.
Wow. What happened with Gino?
Fucked up his ankle.
Yeah, he fucked up his ankle, and he was very upset about it.
Jesus.
He was not.
Oh my God,
He's
Danny
not
almost
in
got
good
picked
shape. He was
again.
limping hard.
Oh,
yeah.
He's so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad.
Almost intercepted.
Actually,
right there. Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo's better than he is. I'd take it back.
Yeah, he is.
I'd take it back.
There's 10.5 now.
Let's get this halftime with the under.
Now, this
Yeah,
is
I thought it was.
He's got to have to turn this around, but if they lose and they lose bad tonight, that's a sign that Brian Dable gave Daniel Jones the little 1-year bump because he's just such a great coach, and even a bad quarterback's going to get good in 1 year, have a good year, and that's it. Now revert back.
8.5. They made a big play.
But it was 10.5 there for a second. You see that?
I know. I know.
It's
I keep just staring at it.
Not really.
That was.
I just need to see the Giants do
They're
something, but I
kicking
feel like if they don't do anything here,
They're keying in on Giants
Giants
fans in
do
the
something.
stand that are going
I
like,
know.
There you go. Quick 3 and outs. What they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
they're turning into Eagles fans.
And
Wow.
it's crazy because it's gone from 9.5 to 8.5
That's
Well, it was 10.5.
for a
There's
second.
10.5 out there again.
And now there's the coaches and Jones are apparently lack of communication there. Apparently they screwed up the play call on that 3rd down play.
Jesus.
They can't get it together. No matter what they do.
Apparently
Sounds like-
Dable didn't want him to have a run play, and Jones actually I saw the reading the lips of Daniel Jones saying, I thought it was a run play.
That's what I thought he
It
said. I
wasn't
thought it
supposed
was
to be.
something.
Holy shit! What
What
a mess.
What a fucking
some great punting.
Yeah, great punting, and the defense is trying for the Giants. That's about the only positives right now.
How much time they got left?
53
I gotta
seconds.
get my
Seattle ball.
electronics.
Slaughter said it perfectly. Daniel Jones reminds me of Woody from Toy Story. He does look like a dorky cowboy.
Cowboy hat on too.
Well, you know why the Giants got a lot of primetime games? Because they did have a good season last year. They got to the playoffs. They were a divisional playoff team. They were a New York team.
Also, the New York market has a lot to do with it.
Yeah,
That's
that too.
definitely-
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You look at all the games that they kind of cued in on as far as the primetime spots, the big marquee matchups, and they've all kind of been duds thus far to start the season. So the schedule makers are kind of in flux. They don't know what the hell happened. They thought it was going to be something entirely different than it is here, and that's why they got a flex. I love the flex move. That's awesome.
Well, when you got a rookie center and you're missing your left tackle, not making excuses for the fucking shitty play for Daniels, but that offensive line is key, and that was issues they've had over the years, and it looks like it's still going to be their bugaboo right now. With couple that with Jones's decision making.
Yeah.
But yeah, they brought in Waller, to kind of, things kind of went south for the Giants early with Barkley. And even though, I heard Ian say something about Barkley, early on, wasn't setting the world on fire, which I agree. But a lot of that attributes to the offensive line and, being not one-dimensional, because the 1-2 punch is Jones and Barkley. That's it. Outside of that, you have nothing else. And you take half of that equation away along with the O-line, and you bring Waller that can't do nothing, can't even get in the ball, gets 5 yards a game. So they've got issues, New York.
They got defensive issues. Like I keep saying, if that's why the Cowboys didn't exploit this, but they've got 2 rookie corners. Any team that can throw the ball,
secondary terrific.
Yeah.
I figured they'd light up the scoreboard today with Geno, and they got the more talented receivers, and I figured they'd get the ball downfield a lot more. But I haven't been watching the game either, so I don't know what's been going on.
What
an
a
understatement.
Stupid play going out of bounds there. What an
I know.
idiot.
Giants now get a stop. They're not going to have much time, but they're going to have
Better
some
be
time.
careful. Giants are going to have 30 seconds, one timeout.
30 seconds to go 3 and out. 30 seconds to punt again.
Do a lot of damage.
Turn it over. Yeah.
They might not make it to the half in those 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, we mentioned that a little bit back there, that the Miami and Buffalo on deck. Are they going to try to fight for the Seahawks game, or are they going to phone it in any more than they already have? We'll see.
Oh, G-Men, yeah, they're in big trouble.
Why did they choose that play? That's a stupid.
Well, last year they did the same shit. They didn't score a touchdown in the first half of football for first 3 games last year. And then
the Giants need to turn this 37 seconds with no timeouts getting the ball back into some kind of points to have some breath of momentum. If they don't, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who wants to take a side bet? Daniel
I'll take the field goal. That's why I can cash a Gano over.
Seattle has better chances scoring here.
Yeah.
I'll take a shot and forget that this game's on. That's all I'm gonna do. It's just been trash. It's been trash, but we got so many great cappers in the chat, so many great cappers on screen. So we're gambling at least.
We're gambling.
We're fucking gambling at least. Our guy Noli knows wants us to take a shot, and we'll do it. I love you guys, and I know this game is shit, but let's make some money off of it regardless. You know?
We're having fun with it, right? I mean, let's
Yeah,
go.
we are.
Cheers,
Yeah.
everybody.
Cheers. Yeah.
Oh,
I think they hit the kicker.
That's going to be running into the kicker, and that's going to be a first down for Seattle. It's because it was less than 5 yards.
Wow, here we go.
And they're going to be, and they'll probably just take a knee now, going to halftime.
I would.
What a bunch of jamokes.
Take the leash off of Drew Lock and let him fucking go. Let Lock cook.
What a bunch of ass clowns.
Actually, it was holding.
Holding on the return, too, on the Giants. But, yeah, it's going to be running into the kicker.
Jeez. What a bunch of ass clowns.
Usually the receiving team is the one that commits all the penalties on kicks.
The Giants will not be getting the ball back before half. With a chance to do something. See?
Ooh, I was scared for my under there. I thought they were going to drive and then 30 seconds. No time.
Something wacky's going to happen in the second half. I can just feel it.
What a disgrace. But, you know, it is a disgrace. But we got Zachary Griffin. Now a member of We Be Pubbin'. Shout out to you, Zach. And let me tell you, Zach, these Monday night streams, they're not always trash football games. Sometimes we get some good ones, man. And thank you for being a member and running with us, man. Respect to Zachary Griffin.
Hey, you know, trash or not, we're finding a way to get winners, right? There's guys cashing here on some of these prop bets early. There's a lot of things still in play.
Yeah.
Trash aside, cash is cash.
No, I love bum fights. I told you, man. I brought you back to Blueberry Bubblicious and Acid at 13. I
can't believe you were dropping tabs at 13. That's insane.
My brother was 5 years older than me.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not judging. I'm saying
I think it was bad. I think my brother didn't help.
I think it was bad.
My brother did not help.
I had to get into college to start doing psychedelics. I didn't do it before no, I didn't do it before high school.
You know what? You know what's wild? Because my mom's coming on for the second half.
She is? I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, she's coming on. So I told her, what, that, I dropped acid, whatever. And we talked about it for like a 2 hour. We had a 2 hour talk about it. And she never once told me not to do it again. She just told me that I'd done it for the experience. And I was lucky that I'd had the experience and there was no lasting negative effects. And she said, well, you're lucky. You had this experience. There's no lasting negative effects. And you know what? I understood what she was saying. Yeah, I need, whatever. And I never did again. And then one night when I was like, comic, when they were all dropping acid, and I cut like a little sliver off of a double, like the tiniest little bit, just, so there'd be a little something. But other than that, like I never touched it again, which is because, she handled it properly. If somebody comes up and goes, you never do that shit again, you're like, what the fuck?
Of course.
I'll do whatever I please. But she never said never do it again. She just said you did it for the experience and you'd had the experience.
Well, from the 15 seconds that I've talked to your mother, she seems pretty enlightened. So that would make sense.
She really handled that like perfectly. So
it's interesting because we grew up in the same time frame. So the cultural differences between Canada and US, not only did my old man have a paddle, but my neighbor had a paddle, and it was mutually acceptable to the paddles had holes drilled in them so they could get better
aerodynamic. Yeah.
It was acceptable.
Well, that was fraternities in college for me. I never had a paddle with holes in it. But I had the belt. I definitely had the big ass fat leather belt. I had that for sure.
The belt, the screwdriver, or the hammer. Which one do you want to take?
Well,
the hammer, because fuck them.
Or the wooden spoon.
Let's start with a congratulations to those of you on the first half under.
Yeah. Yep.
Jesse Nunez got it. LJ got it. Big Ragu got it. Nicholas Earl got it. So, great work. Great work. Jojo Rabbit says, yeah, in the U.S. it was okay to beat your neighbor's kids. Man.
Literally. Literally. The worst part was when you're getting beat by the neighbor, when you get home, you're going to get beat by the old man again. That's why you got to give him one cheek so that the other cheek's still got some time to, Tricks of the trade.
Wow.
Oh, look, there's the other mouth breather. We got him on screen.
Wow. Adrian Peterson would have loved these stories, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well.
I love that he was able to go ahead and pick your stick.
Pick your stick, yeah. Pick your switch. You call it a switch, right?
Switch, yeah. Pick your switch.
Which, yeah.
Oh yeah, how's Eli enjoying this first half? Probably not much.
All right, I'm gonna get my mom set up here for the second half, so I'll be right back, gents. But you know what? Look, we have something to bet on.
It's a game.
Yeah, so let's get drunk and make it happen. You know,
Yeah, let's have some fun.
There you
all right. Okay, I'll be right back, fellas.
All right.
Noah Fant.
So at halftime,
Anybody
we
got some look ahead numbers for the action coming up this week? Some short numbers for some shitty teams at home. I see. The Colts.
We got some
The Colts had a
MLB
pretty decent
playoffs
game,
tomorrow,
right, this
Ragoo.
week?
What do you think about your
Falcons.
Rays?
Huh?
What do you think about your Rays tomorrow?
The Rays. Yeah, the Rays. Yeah, the Rays are right in the spot they want to be, man. You know, they hit that little lull in the middle of the season, and they kind of put things together down the stretch. So we'll see. Last year wasn't a good playoffs for them. I think this year they'll be okay. The Rangers, right? They got the Rangers at home.
Yep.
Or are they
It's the
playing on
first
the
game
road? They
tomorrow.
playing in Tampa.
No, it's the Rangers at home, 3 p.m.
The Rangers at home, right?
Yep, Tampa's
Yeah.
at home.
And they're going to start.
Montgomery
who's-
versus Glass now. Montgomery versus Glass.
Tampa's at home, right?
Yeah, Tampa's at home. Yep.
Yeah, Glass now. He's.
Tampa, Philly, Minnesota, and Arizona or
I
Milwaukee.
want to look at the lineups for that.
Arizona starting Pafart. I can't even believe that's who they're starting. He's
I actually
garbage.
don't mind that move here. You know, get the feel for the series. I'm okay with that. Get them out of the way so they got their. You know,
Maybe.
you don't want to. You know, give the boys something to look forward to. Know they got Kelly. Know they got Gallen coming out there still. There's still opportunity. Go out there and play for fart, and then see what happens with the next 2 games.
I'm taking a prop for the second half. Kenny Walker over 18.5 rushing attempts at -115. Seattle's got the lead. This game's boring as fuck as it is already. You know that they're probably just going to try and rush the ball. So let's go with Kenny Walker over 18.5 rushing attempts.
That sounds good.
Have you seen Tyler
Giants can't put
Glasnow's
nothing
track
together,
record
so.
against Texas? Holy shit! 1 run in like 19 innings.
That's a great match. That's a great way to kick off postseason.
Yeah,
baseball. That's
I
gonna
think
be a
I'm
fun-
laying the juice with that
Yeah.
one. I think I have to. I'm in.
Yeah. Montgomery has struggled against Tampa, meanwhile, as well.
Yeah. I kind of like the under in that one. Cab likes the first 5 over.
Of course.
Oh, Texas Rangers first 5 over for Cab. Wow, what a
No.
fucking shocker!
If I'm betting any Texas over,
Blue
it's the full
Steel.
game. It's the
One
full
look.
game because the bullpen's
One
really,
look.
really sketchy.
Yeah, Glasnow.
Magnum. Yeah, man.
You can lay the
Well,
juice. The
Lopez-
Phillies will definitely beat the Marlins.
Lopez favored over Gausman, huh?
What's your team, Razor? You don't talk about the Phillies that way.
Are they -210 to win the series?
They got a -150 tomorrow. Is one of the numbers I saw earlier. I haven't looked at it too closely.
Yeah.
Kind of strange to have these teams. I mean, the latest game starts at 8 tomorrow. That's prime time. They got the window nailed, but there's nothing at 10. Couldn't find
Luzardo and Wheeler. A lot of short, all 7.5
Those
tomorrow.
East Coast people.
Yeah, there's a 7. The Jays game, it's down to set. You can get an over 7.
Yeah.
I bet you we see a
I don't like
shitload.
Gausman anymore.
I bet you we see a shitload.
I think
of
I
runs
like
on
him
the
too.
Phillies game.
Yeah.
You see a shit of what? How
Lopez
much
hasn't
shit of what?
impressed me this year.
These all these games don't go under. No way that happens.
Yeah, hell
Phillies
no.
game
7.5 is short.
I think 12 or 13 in that Phillies game.
I need to look at how the teams are hitting, but the only thing I like is the Rays right now. I got to dive in more, but
Yeah, I like the first 5 over in that Phillies.
I kind of like a Wheeler over 17.5 outs.
Yeah.
You think he goes deep, huh?
Homer.
I think he goes 6. He's at home.
What do you get for that? You got the number?
-125.
I like a Metcalf touchdown again here for the 2+ here for the second half of this game. So it's 14-3 halftime, right? There's 7.5s out there right now on one of the books here. -7.5. It's juiced to the Seahawks -7.5. The total's at 38.5. We moved on, depending on the spot, it was either 37.5 or 36.5 on the over. Big change here is Geno Smith was going to the locker room at halftime, and Drew Lock came in, marched down the field, and dropped a touchdown in there, led by a big play out of Noah Fant, followed up with Kenny Walker punching it in for Pater. We're at halftime, -7.5. Lots of opportunity out there, surprisingly enough, for a garbage under game. There's a lot of live props that we're still sweating out here. Interestingly enough, my pregame number was Walker to get the over 64.5 rushing yards. It's funny because I thought he had it in that first play, and then they called him down, and then he ended the first quarter -1 or 2 yards. So, Walker still.
Let me guys ask you about this play right here. It's juicy at -140, but it seems strangely just like a freebie. DJ Metcalf has 3 receptions, over 4.5 at -140. Seems kind of silly to me.
For another 2
How does he
receptions.
not have a few more than that? Right.
Yeah, it's the reason why I think it's down low is because of Drew Lock, man.
Drew Lock, yeah.
Yeah,
But
Jimmy, I added Kenny Walker over 18.5 rushing attempts at half.
I think that's a good look.
Kenny Walker.
They're kind of giving you a tell on that one.
Kenny Walker, what was the number? Smitty?
Over 18.5 rushing attempts at -115. He's at 9 right now. They got the lead going into half. They got Drew Lock playing quarterback.
That's
They're
a great
probably
call.
just going to try.
That
This
makes
game's been
sense.
boring
Big
as
strip
it is
wise.
anyway. Yeah.
I like it. And Dave, I don't dislike your idea for DK Metcalf. So I didn't mean to. I just mean
No. I agree with you. Here's the thing where I'm not going to take it. The Lock thing pushes it over the edge. If it was Geno Smith, I'll lay -140. But I'm just going to stick back and say that's a lean for people to look at. I'm not going to take it.
Oh, I feel you. And we should go over everybody's action here right now. Mom, it's nice to have you.
Thanks. Good.
Yeah, hello, Mom. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
before we
Bay,
go,
look who's here. Yeah.
I hope you're going to make the game more exciting.
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
well, I don't know if we can do that, but since you are in the house, we have to take a shot to start out second half. Shout out to Mama Bag. Cheers to everybody in the chat.
Salute. Yep.
Salute.
Shout out to Guillermo for becoming a Pub Sports member.
Yep.
He wasn't already? What the
He
hell?
wasn't already? That guy wasn't? Oh my God.
Guillermo.
Still, he's
That's
the
very
man.
disappointing. Yeah.
No, he's the man. I loved you. Looks like he's got a picture of Eli there in his on his shot there. I can't see it so small, but shout out to Eli Zertucci as well. All right, so let's go over action here, and let's go over action from the chat because the chat means so much to us. And
Absolutely.
let me get the actually, can somebody have the stats ready for us? Like, for instance, can somebody tell me the?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. Because we got some player prop stuff. Okay, so Coke and Devil Folk, who tells you to don't sleep. He's in good shape. Seahawks money line in the under 47.
Mm-hmm.
Earl Sports Bets in very good shape. First half
Yes.
under 23.5 and under 47.5.
Mm-hmm.
Flash is probably a little concerned with his team totals, but he's in business with the Seahawks. Bad Little Bit has a Breda touchdown. Any New York Giants props are probably uncomfortable right now. Bet this guy on the Giants plus 3.5. Viper NB has Walker 25 rush yards in each half. What did he have in the first half?
Walker had 19 rush yards in the first half.
Okay, that's not enough.
But in all fairness, he was -1 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah. Mel says reaction. This game is embarrassingly ugly.
Yeah.
Strategic investments. I also think that we want to hear, and I don't mean to talk about what's going on, but we do care about everybody's action here in the chat. But I'd like to hear. Oh, and Lucas already hit a plus 3,000. I love it. We want to hear second half looks, and I know you guys have touched on some of them, but we want to celebrate everybody in the chat that supports us and is making moves. Torrey Coker, the Giants money line in danger, in peril. But how do the Giants not have an advantage in the second half? Is Drew Lock better than Daniel Jones?
Right now he is.
But hold
is
on
that
now.
what
We have
Marco?
seen the Giants have some second half. Well, the Arizona game, and even the San Francisco game, like the second half, they were kept back in it, and then San Fran pulled away. Like I think the third quarter. I'm going to take Giants third quarter maybe.
But they're up 14-3. They have lock in. The Giants have shown they have nothing offensively so far. What's the need to let Drew air it out or do anything crazy, right?
Well, the game script you have for Kenneth Walker makes sense. Don't get me wrong.
No, it's not even just that. I just mean in general. Like it just doesn't. I just don't see.
So the question between Smith and Locke, right? Think about the headspace for Pete Carroll right now. Geno Smith's 9 of 11 for 67 yards. He's averaging 6 yards a pop. Drew Lock comes in. The backup comes in, questionable with no time left. 2 for 5, 63 yards. He's averaging 12.6 yards a go. Almost seems like they're not comfortable letting Geno move the ball down the field, but they're saying, hey, Drew, go ahead. We think you're the deep threat guy. So
I'm surprised they didn't take shots earlier against that Giants secondary. But the Giants' credit on the defense, from what I heard in the first quarter, they seemed like they had Walker in negative numbers early on, and their defense was kind of holding their own until they turned the ball over, and then they kind of opened the floodgates a little bit. So it's more like the offense is shooting themselves in the foot and not putting it back on the defense. So if the Giants' defense plays decent in the second half and gives Jones another opportunity to either move forward or screw things up even worse, I still think the Giants' defense, and especially if they're going to turn to the run, so then they're going to be more predictable. Who knows what happens?
Well, there's a spot
it's looking
here.
like Geno might start the third quarter from what I'm reading on Twitter.
Really?
He's warming
Don't
up.
do it.
He's warming up, jogging on the sideline.
How much time do we have? We probably have what, 90 seconds, 2 minutes only? What do you guys think about? Oh, but we have more time for this player prop. So I see so many of you guys, and we'll keep going through this, but so many of you guys on the Daniel Jones interception.
Yep.
Isn't he forced to air it out now?
Being down, 17 with 121 yards.
He's gonna have to try and make things happen. So hopefully my scramble, he's gonna get some scramble yards. I only need like 8 or 9 from him, and then he's gonna need
11
to air
rushing
it
yards. For fuck's sakes, they have to air it out. I mean,
they gotta air it out.
Shouldn't run it. They're down by
You're
11.
not putting the ball downfield at all.
So what about the plus 185 for the Daniel Jones interception?
We're off already, and Geno's jogging out. I think
Geno's coming back.
So outside of that turnover, it's a 7-3 ball game in my book.
Oh, I should have taken that.
Yeah,
Metcalf.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody stretched the field here.
It just went down to plus 170.
And with him banged up, they got to be running the ball, right? He's not going to be rolling out.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I also have Kenneth Walker's over.
I don't even know actually. Let's see.
Good.
Give me the second.
What is it? That player prop. So
Kenneth Walker's 9 for 19.
It's not there anymore.
It's gone.
Yeah, I don't see it. Just show me the money line right now.
That interception just went from 185 to 170. Jimmy Gomez on live Seattle money line third quarter.
It's got to be like 20 points.
All right, there's
20,
a Walker
21.
rush attempt right off the shoot.
There you go.
Mel, I mean the situation now down 14-3.
It's only even the third quarter, not the half.
I agree. The pass attempts prop for Daniel is probably the way to go.
It's still live, yeah.
I mean, he threw 17, so he's halfway. He's more than halfway there for the second half, and they're down.
That's a good
Jimmy
prop. I'm going to lock that in. That because I don't want to trust completions. I don't want to trust yards with these receivers. I haven't done much so far tonight, but the attempts should be there.
God,
that's probably a better look.
I'm going to go to sleep and dream about flags, man. It's been nonstop flags. Every single play we've seen.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's terrible. Yeah.
That takes all the rhythm out of the game.
Crazy.
Are we clapping?
Flags.
Come on, y'all know there's only one person clapping right now. Bring it back.
There's only one person with a soundboard, so we know who it is. I was just wondering what it was about. That's fine. What flavor of gum do you think Pete Carroll chews?
It's not blueberry bubblicious, I'll tell you that much, man.
I bet you it's Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Big pack of it.
Big League Chew. Oh, man, that brings me
Juicy
back.
fruit. Juicy fruit.
Yeah, juicy fruit is what I'm thinking. He's an old school
100%
guy.
juicy. He's got a pack. He's got packs of juicy fruit.
Double mint.
Double mint or spearmint, I say.
Yeah, the old.
It's the zebra. It's the
the
zebra
old,
pack.
Oh, the stripe ones.
Yeah.
What was that one? I forgot that one.
Big Red.
Big Red. Yeah, he's a cinnamon gum chewer.
And he sits there real close in your face and blows it in your face.
God, I've not thought about Big Red in 20 years. Is it still for sale?
Yeah.
You know, you used to be able to eat the Big Red wrapper, the paper wrapper. You could chew it with the gum; it disintegrated.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I never liked that gum.
Oh fuck!
Well,
made
try
that
it
up
out.
By design or what? Or was that an accident? You figured that out.
No, someone told me, and no. Someone told me it, and it works. It disintegrated. It's edible. I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, there you go.
Or maybe my saliva is like acid.
Oh wow! What a play on 3rd and 1. What a gorgeous
stripe.
play.
Look at that. A
Fruit
little
stripe,
floater to lock it. Just
Yeah.
perfect touch pass by.
I'm just waiting for the flag to
You
fly
know.
out. Jared Pittman says
Fuck you, Drew
bazooka.
Lock. You're not taking my job, Drew Lock. Fuck you. I'm coming back in this game.
Come on, where's the holding penalty? There's holding.
Couple of big plays by Lockett there.
We need some runs.
No, we need Lockett for that.
J Dub was wondering
over.
if you've disowned Jose. Yeah, if you don't want to be.
It's back to 10.5 for the Giants.
Stop saying Mima. That was awful. That was fuck. Oh, I had to put a stop to that. shit.
Isn't his name? His name's not Jose anymore, so it doesn't matter.
What kind of a late tackle again? But
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Geno
I was
Smith.
just gonna say it was kind of a late tackle.
He's so angry right now. I don't ever remember seeing Gino this angry.
Yeah, he got pissed after that late tackle before, right?
Oh,
So
he
that's
was
2 now.
so angry. He's
Yeah,
usually
he's been
pretty
he's
level-headed.
been ornery ever since then.
Yeah.
Speaking of angry, Salah, he was ticked off last night.
Salah
wasn't he?
was.
Oh yeah.
What a bunch of bullshit non-calls in those.
Back him up.
Calls in those games.
Back
last
him up.
night.
They ain't backing him up. They're pushing him forward.
I
Wow.
don't know how Gino with the penalty backs him up.
What an asshole. Gino.
Mike's just ornery tonight.
I know. Oh, big run.
Oh, jeez.
Big run.
God.
Can we get a
3
Myers
run.
go here for the
Oh, there's
love of
Kenneth
Christ?
Walker. Gets all that penalty yardage back, pretty much. Right
There's
there.
the
Let's go, K Dub.
that's about that's 3 rushes already this half, I think.
Respect, Cheshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I loved your game script with that call, man. Spenny.
He's at 11. His pregame was 14.5, so we're getting there.
Yeah, I went to over. Now, what was the juice on that, Spenny? I know I wrote it down, but
Minus 115.
oh, that's a nice bet.
Yeah, that's nice. He's got 40 yards.
Again, Giants are plus 10.5 live. What do you think?
No, I mean it's such great value.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Another run.
Let's get a stop here, Giants. I want to fucking
Charbonnet.
11 and a half.
Oh, 11 and a half,
little
Mike.
glass
You
of
said
Charbonnet.
you
Yeah,
were
like
11
Like
and
the
a half.
10.
How about a little Johnny Kenneth Walker with a little glass of Charbonnet to go with it? You know?
Oh,
there
nicely
we go.
done. Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Nice work. The wordsmith.
Yeah.
Live wordsmith.
Seattle Seahawks are going to the bar, and the Giants are paying for the tab right now.
Yeah.
Glass of Chardonnay.
A glass of Charbonnet with a little Kenneth Walker. Yeah.
They're getting lit up.
You know, you never want to judge anyone's drinking, but if they're firing down Charbonnet and they're firing down Kenny Walker shots on the side, that's a hardcore partier that I want to hang out with.
Yeah, it sounds like all my friends.
I'm gonna have wine, but give me a shot on the side. Okay.
I knew a guy that used to order
big tackle.
tequila sunrises and margaritas, a tequila guy, but he'd start off with a glass of wine, and I thought that was kind of like backwards when you eat a meal. You know, shouldn't it be the hard stuff first and then the wine? I don't know. It's called alcoholism, guys. That's what it's called. And, I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Trying to soften the blow a little bit.
Yeah, your mom raised no quitter, huh?
Me? No. Well, I don't. I've quit a lot of things. I don't quit things I like, but you know.
I don't quit things I'm good at.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not good at that many things.
Kelly McInnes Metcalf has 3 catches for 34 yards.
Hold him here.
It's strange because he looked so live.
Lockett just coming alive here in the second half.
Yep.
So
We are
might have stopped him.
That will give us, as long as he doesn't go minus yardage, that's
Field goal.
Short.
All right, I'll take the attempts. I don't need them yards.
Well, I need the over. Not the full
Nunez Roches with the
pregame over, but the
Yeah, I
Jacqueline.
think they're
Yeah.
going for it here. Yep.
Yeah, you got to go for it here.
No way.
Oh my
No,
God.
what are you doing?
Fuck that.
Why would you go for it? Take the points.
Kick
Giants
the field
defense can't do
goal.
anything, or Giants offense can't do anything. Why would you not just take
Please
the
have
points?
them
greedy
make
here.
them jump off sides or some stupid.
Like I get it if they
That could
they
be
get
it too. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No, Gino's he's
They
Babano's don't give it to us.
Here we go for 4th down and 1, and they're going to roll out and bootleg Gino and throw it, and it's dropped. It's dropped.
flag.
I was just gonna say by the line, it looked like he dropped it.
Flag.
What's the flag?
No.
What a dickhead.
No.
This is such a horrible
Big
game. man.
momentum change coming up.
There's a flag.
All right, well that prop's
Oh,
dead, you
shit.
son of a bitches.
Come on.
Penalties declined.
Stupid idiots. You get
They're
free
talking
points and you're
about
up.
it.
Something tells me this is
What-
against the Giant. No fouls.
No,
Pick
no.
it up.
Oh
It's
my
plus
God.
9.5. It's got to be. It's plus 8.5 now. It's got to be nothing.
Why
What
would
are
you
you
not-
scared of?
The
Incomplete
Giants
pass,
are
there's no
believe
penalty.
They did that.
Turnover on downs and Giants football.
Can you believe they did
Get out
that?
of
What's
town.
wrong with these coaches? Not
Take
giving
the
them
points,
bro.
Idiots.
Bro.
Take
And
The
the
Giants
Giants
are coming
winning
back
this
to win this. Or
But
maybe
why
they
would
are,
you
but-
give them any momentum?
Yeah, what a
Yeah.
You're in control. Go up by 14
Seriously,
fucking
man.
points. Full
Come
2
on,
I don't
touchdowns.
care
man.
about them. They hurt my pocketbook. You know what? Screw both these teams. Don't they both lose?
Giants are coming down to scoring a touchdown now.
I think so.
Hopefully it's
If
Darren
this-
Waller.
If this total gets under that 34 number, I should stop talking about it.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
But
the
I am-
Giants
I am
can't score,
interested in
Jim. I wouldn't.
Do I dare
Giants
take
cannot
Giants
score.
third quarter money line minus 120?
Yeah, good luck.
I
Staring
think
at
they know
the
everybody's
actual
going
money
to
line.
field goals, so they don't want to kick field goals. They know
Yeah,
Yeah, because
everybody's
all you
going-
guys got the field goal props. This is just
Yeah. They
The
don't
next
want us to win.
attempt, the next drive for the Giant field goal attempt is
I
plus.
mean, that wasn't a chip shot, but that was like a basic
Wow.
field goal they could have made. What are they
See,
doing?
we gone
Seattle
from
knows the
extremes.
Giants cannot
Yeah.
score. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're up by 11. It's game over. They don't care. They're just trying to run it down their throat.
It's 7.5 now. I don't know.
They
I
know
think
should
the
already
Giants.
have
I think
two.
the Giants take this momentum and do something with it.
I
Yeah,
think
this
so
is- this is
too.
game
I think so
here.
too.
When you have complete,
if they
when you
score
need
this
something
drive,
and
you
you
got a
need
new
a
game.
spark, you're trailing. Things aren't going well. It's 4th and 1 at the 14, then you can go for it on first down. But when you're up
Yeah.
14-3 on the road, you're in
Take
control.
points.
Giants have shown nothing.
Tell 'em, Mike.
Why not take the
I hear
field
you,
goal?
It's all four down territory
100%.
now.
Without saying anything.
Tell the
Idiot.
Chicago coach that yesterday.
I knew there was something stupid that was going to go on in the second half.
Well, why are you worried about the? I mean,
Just take
I
the
don't know,
points.
man.
I mean, I don't.
I mean, I don't even. I mean, what that's mind-boggling.
But I
Pete
say
Carroll,
this shit every week about game management. And
Pete
Well-
Carroll chomping on Big Red over there.
Well, I
It's
don't know.
the
Maybe that wasn't a Pete. Well, that probably was a Pete Carroll bad decision, but
Probably
we've
ate the
seen worse
rapper.
decisions.
Yeah, he ate the fucking rapper. for
It
sure.
won't
ate
top
the
Josh
rapper.
McDaniels, Raiders and
Guys
Steelers on
chock
Sunday
full
night.
on Big Red
Yeah.
rappers making
Yeah.
horrible decisions.
All constipated and fucking.
Yeah, it won't top just good old Josh.
If the
McDaniels,
Giants come
Steelers,
down here and
Raiders.
score,
Let's kick a field goal to go down 5, but we still need a touchdown
Idiot.
with 2 minutes to go. In the end, we got the
Idiots.
ball back.
Oh,
with 12
I'm going to say
seconds
right now,
left, 88 yards,
Jones
and no timeout.
interception right here. Wait,
Well-
watch what happens.
Well, that was at
Daniel,
plus 185.
McDaniels sees Garoppolo throw an interception from the 1 yard line
Yeah.
2 weeks earlier and has him picked off. And then he does the same fucking thing with O'Connell on the 3 yard line. Instead of running the ball with Josh Jacobs,
Right.
throws it and gets picked off on. Like, he's just so dumb. Like,
And then
these
kicks a
coaches
field
make
goal
the
thinking-
dumbest
I mean-
decisions I've ever seen.
Yep,
That
100%
was the
agree.
dumbest coached
Can't bet it.
fourth quarter I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's unbelievable.
No, I wanna-
And then
I don't
Staley's
know.
decision to go for it on 4th and 1 with it. Herbert can't even move his
Yeah, he got a
left
gift
arm
to
or
get
left
the ball
hand.
back too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Staley's another gem. Going for it on 4th down in his own territory once a game. I mean, he's another
Man,
one.
Danny
Got
Dimes.
outdone by the other guy. That's all that was.
I think we see a
Yeah.
Waller touchdown this drive. Then Kenny Walker punches it all the way down the field. They actually take a field goal, and everyone's like, "What the hell? Why didn't they take the field goal before?" That's what I think happens here. But it's Danny Dimes, so 4th and 15 doesn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just keep throwing the ball. Yeah. Daniel Jones. Pressure again. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This
I think
offensive line is horrible.
what I would
Yeah,
like to
okay.
do, what I'd like
Jesus.
to do with Staley is I would like to kidnap him and hold him hostage. And then I would like to teach him.
God's team.
I would like to have him focus on winning football, and every other coach I hate, I would like to, ski mask, but not Staley. I would like Staley to learn.
She would be like Kathy Bates and tie him to a bed and
exactly, like
break
that,
his
yeah.
shins.
yeah, and
He's
then
got you can't even
and then
set
break
up.
down film. Break down film.
Yeah.
Tape his eyelids. Oh, shut there. Tape his eyelids open.
Can't sleep.
Break down film with him.
I think these guys have issues. What do you think?
I think Staley has the issues, Mom.
We have
I think Staley's the one that's fucked up, Mom.
It's okay.
That's got to be coming back, right? No?
Yeah.
Of course,
Oh, it's
there's
on the
a
kicking
flag.
team. It's on the
It's on the
Giants.
kicking team.
Can
It's
you
not
believe
coming
that?
Jesus, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I've never seen a kicking team have so many penalties.
Such trash. And all that's happening is Razor's sitting back there counting cash.
Smiling.
Wow.
Thing of beauty. It's
Absolutely.
a great
hideous
game. I don't know if you guys are watching. This is
This Razor got
great.
over on penalties.
Unfortunately, we are watching Razor. That's the whole problem here. Now, we're happy you're cashing, but this is an atrocity. Ugh.
11.5, though.
It's almost a 33.5. It's a 34.5.
You like 10.5.
I got 36.5.
Makes a lot of sense.
Me too.
The
We're at
under
33.5 now, aren't we?
over.
Oh, it's 35.5.
34.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
33.5. I'll hit it again. Let's go.
Uh,
We gotta score. Come on.
Wait. You just took the over again?
No, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. At what number?
We said 33.5. Maybe it needs to be like lower than that, but I don't know. I'm looking at it. I'm eyeing the number.
And this Giants team total live is 11.5. I was looking at that.
I mean, I can't
Oh,
give
I like that. I like that the most. But
the Giants team total under.
I guess you have to make these live bets when the other team has the ball.
Yeah, of course you do.
All right, let me look at this.
I mean, I'm gonna take a shot at it. They've shown me nothing, so I'm gonna take a whack at it.
Oh no, Mike's betting the Giants.
I'm betting the under 11.5.
Oh, the under. Oh shit, I was on the over.
There you go.
I thought you were
I have 10.5, and I was thinking about the over. Actually,
I thought you said the over 11.5 is Money in the Bank.
No. I got two eyes. I'm watching this game.
Oh no. Oh, so Mom, Mike,
They can get the touchdown, but and if they go for 2, that's okay too. Now it just moved to 10.5. Yeah, let's go. You got to be quick with these things. You got to pull the trigger.
I think that's gonna. Well,
I think that's a little nutty, but that's okay.
Listen, it won't be the first.
No,
time.
but
fucking Giants.
come on. If Mike is betting a Giants game,
You got to fade him actually. So let's bet the over.
over 10.5 team total. I can't. Where is it?
Jimmy, if you do it, I'll do it. If you do
I
it, I'll
am-
do it.
Go ahead, boys. Go get it. It's really great. I liked it at 11.
I am out on the Giants.
You
for
could
now.
rub it in our face if we do. If you win,
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Rub it in your face, guy.
Yeah, I was really hoping to see something from the Giants on that drive to do anything, but
The offensive line's getting their ass kicked. They're just
Yeah,
getting.
I got it over 10.5.
Sounds
Over
great.
10.5.
Are you doing it?
$100. Placing the
but
bet.
Seattle's going to get soft late, and Giants will be able to do something. Hopefully,
It's in, done. Wow, they took.
I
that
worry
action
about garbage
immediately.
time. You're right.
There wasn't
They
even
took
a
it really
spinning.
fast, didn't they?
There wasn't even a spinning thing. They took that
You're like,
action
okay.
like that.
Wait a minute.
Spin.
Whoa! I mean, it was
Didn't even
instantaneous.
spin.
Yeah,
It just sucked it right out of you.
yeah. With boom, bet posted.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
Here we
no,
go.
it's the alcohol that's making me laugh. It's not the fact that happened.
Well, that's
All right.
whatever.
ugh,
God, this would be great though.
keep
This would be
feeding
really good
Cannon.
because if we could bank this and we could know that.
See how stupid it was not to kick the field goal last drive?
Oh, are
Seattle,
you
they'd be
kidding
up
me?
17-3 right now. Then they'd be driving to go up 3 scores now. Right now. Yeah.
All right. So we have 3 bets now.
It's just ridiculous.
And now they're going to go down the field and kick a field goal.
Oh, it would
Yeah.
it would refresh.
It'd still only be up 2 scores. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not moving the ball against you right
I'll be
now.
right back.
Hey, how many unsportsmanlike conduct penalties can you get before you get kicked out of the NFL game?
It's 2, right?
2.
It's 2.
2, you're booted.
Because I see Gino's still giving some lip, and wouldn't that be something if he gets another
Oh
one?
man, he almost just gave the ball away.
I actually kind of want that to happen, to tell you the truth.
At least we get some excitement.
Yeah.
You got this game's exciting to me. I don't know what you guys are watching.
Oh, I know.
I'm on the under. I'm on the under for a lot bigger amount. But the problem is, I took so many live bets. I'm going to break even, which is stupid. But whatever.
Or we cash those live bets, Dave.
Or we cash them. Yeah.
I got stopped.
Are they in
Almost
no man's land? Or
sacked
are they
Geno,
gonna
but he
kick?
got rid of it for 4th and 5.
Are they in no man's land, or can they?
That's no man's land. There's no way
They may go for it now.
If they went for it and that other one didn't kick a field goal and they don't go for it now, I'm gonna flip
What's
out.
the number? Where are they at?
What's the point?
Where are they
What's
at?
the point? The Giants did absolutely nothing when they got the ball back
And
right
they
away.
can't even feel.
They have to go for it. It's like what, a 56-yarder?
No, they're actually
can't kick
it's a 53. They're kicking a
Why
field
would
goal.
you not
They are
just
trying
punt it and send them
53-yarder.
deep?
Yeah, they're on like the 35-yard line.
Jason Myers been shaky from long distance, though. We'll
And
see.
he missed it.
53-yarder.
Yeah.
Okay, it looked like it was deeper than that.
And he missed it.
Shanked it.
How many
Hey,
chances?
Fuck
You
is
gonna
going
get?
on?
Oh,
Hey,
you
Bob.
fucking bum.
That was
Let's
I
go,
fucked up.
It's the
Blue.
rest of the game. It ain't gonna fucking matter.
Go Blue.
No, we
it's
had
gonna
the
matter now.
field goal prop. That's why we could have. I mean,
Oh, that's true too.
Oh.
God
yeah,
dang.
24.
disgusting.
Let's go
Forgot
Blue.
about that
This
shit.
field goal prop should be cashed already
Yeah,
for those guys that
easily.
have it. Yeah.
I have a
Giants
It's all
are
over
at
the
7.5
game.
now.
That
7.5
wasn't even
for the
gonna go.
Giants.
That wasn't even on target from the
7.5
fucking start.
now.
Yeah.
33.5
It's
for the
7.5.
total.
33.5 on the total. But I don't need to bet the total again because I just took the Giants team total. So
Yeah.
I can.
They
stop
just
that.
keep the Seahawks just keep giving the Giants opportunities, but the Giants can't do fucking anything with it.
At some point they'll do something.
6.5.
Are we gonna have a Jets week 1 fucking?
I want them to do it. I want the Giants to because I want to jump in at some point. I'm thinking about it, but
You got to show a little sign of life.
they got to show something. Yeah,
They're going to show.
And they
it
have to
here,
show they
man.
can block and protect up front.
That's
That's where
the
that's
thing,
killing
man.
them.
This
right
is
now.
the most pumped up I've been all game.
The Giants need to come down and score, even though I
there's
want the
6.5
Seahawks to win.
minutes left in the third quarter. They need a touchdown by the end of the third quarter.
Oh, let's
Come
go.
Come on,
Missed
Dable,
field
you
goal.
quarterback whisperer, whatever the hell they call
This
you.
shockingly feels like the game is still there for the taking for the Giants.
That's
They
what I'm
just get their head
saying.
out of
It's
their
right
ass.
there. I'm like considering taking the money line, but I just need them to do something.
The Giants, they're right there. If they can only just get a first down, they'd be sitting pretty.
We need some of that Meadowlands magic. Come on, let's go.
Oh,
One
man.
first down and they're right back. Yeah.
I would like to be on the sidelines, and I would just like to do the 2-finger tap. That's what I would do. The 2-finger tap on the shoulder. Pete Carroll turn around, look at me, and I slap him in the face, and I tell him, "Giants are coming for you, man."
Well,
He's played a couple
I don't
games in that stadium. He knows.
No, man, you can't keep making these mistakes. Carroll doesn't go for the easy field goal to take a 14-point lead.
Yeah.
Tries to kick the 53-yarder with Myers, who doesn't hit those long bombs. Now
I got two words for him. Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how screwed up the decision making and in-game management is for so many coaches. It's insane.
Wow.
Lucas Ryan says maybe a chopstick. No, I this one for this one it'd be the.
it's very strange from Pete Carroll too, because I have a soft spot for him, but I think he's one of the most underrated coaches in NFL history, and that was a horrible decision.
It's bad sequence there. Yep.
I think he's a big red chewing donkey.
He did what Nick Saban couldn't do: win a championship, a national champ, or a championship in both leagues.
Nobody counts that, man. They took it from him.
They actually has two of them,
but they pulled the USC championship.
No, there's two of them.
Does that count now?
They got an 8.
They
had two, yeah. And then the year before that, this is the thing. The year before that, they got third. So they got a third, a first, and a first in those 3 years.
No, I don't think those should have been taken away. I thought that was bullshit.
Well, okay, so the same sanctions that Reggie Bush's they got, because they pulled Reggie Bush's Heisman, they pulled all the championships just because his parents got a house, and they gave the same sanctions to Penn State for that coach that diddled little kids for years. Is that fair? I don't think so.
Well, look, Sandusky should be stomped on until he dies.
Penn State got the same sanctions. They should have been shut down for 10 years.
People should take turns stomping on Sandusky
on his balls.
On just stomp, just but we don't even get into that stuff.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush should get his Heisman back.
Absolutely,
Reggie Bush should. Yeah, that's just stupid.
He's the best. When you watched him, he's the best college football player I've ever seen play football. He's no one can do what he can do, and never will.
They let Johnny Manziel keep his Heisman.
Jesus Christ!
And he got
you
caught
believe
signing.
that dope?
He got caught signing autographs, taking money. And they still let him keep his.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you watch this documentary?
Yeah.
US the next, yeah.
The NCAA hates USC though. They really don't like them, and that I can understand why maybe. But
They
Oh,
didn't.
face mask.
Yeah, they didn't like him. They should now though. They're being idiots if they have any hard feelings against USC.
Well, they're the premier. I mean they're
People don't like the
biggest
NCAA
shows in the fucking deal. So I mean,
Come on, Danny.
it just keeps going.
Yeah,
Come
more
on,
sacking.
Danny. Can you do
Well, it didn't
something?
quite sag him, but he looked like he was going to get out of it, and he didn't. Oh, geez.
Like there's no receivers getting open down the field. Nobody. What's Slayton doing? Picking his nose? What's he doing?
I have not seen him.
Yeah.
Help the Giants get in field goal position.
Why didn't he try to run? I mean, what was he? I mean,
And then he's gonna run more. Just give me those fucking.
just go break it out. The guy had him. Actually, the guy held him down. Yeah, he tried to do it. Oh, lineman pause.
There's nobody open though. Bavana's right. I thought, where's
Nobody.
Waller? Where's
Waller's not
You got to think all the injuries have fucked up Waller right now. He's like a slow molasses
another bust.
chuck wagon.
Secure
can go
game right
faster
there. That's
than
our
him
biggest
right
play
now.
yet.
Yeah.
9 yards.
Razor sitting back, just relaxing, smoking blunts.
Third and 2. And what if it gets to fourth down here? You know, the Giants
You
already
gotta
get
go for it.
stopped on
They
fourth
get it.
down.
They got it. They get it. They got the first.
Daniel
and
Jones.
you guys got your
already
dimes
kept
prop
it.
right
Yeah.
now.
They score.
I know I cashed it for you guys a little too early, but you got it now, right?
Yep.
How long did he run?
I think
Got to the
8.
24-yard line.
Okay, yeah, that should be it.
This is now officially, just barely, but it is now officially the deepest the Giants have had the ball in Seattle territory since that opening drive.
Oh, let's see. Where is he?
Come on, you guys.
Was that an RPO or designed?
Razor's
QB
on the
run?
under 47.5. He's just pointing and laughing and relaxing.
35. Yeah, 35. James
What'd you
Jones.
have?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Over 30. Over 34 and a half. Let's go, baby.
There you go. By the squeak.
And there's a
You know they
run-up.
raised
That's
it.
the
They raised it
Butkus.
to 39 and a half.
They might take
Go,
a knee if
baby.
they get ahead.
Let's get a. I want to see. Let's get a Giants
Let's go,
touchdown.
baby.
We can do that.
Look, we deserve a Giants touchdown.
And I'm on the under with Razor, but I'll
Might as
take
well be
one. Right
Waller.
now.
You don't
Let's
need to
go.
worry if they get to 24. I think.
Yeah.
Might as well be
course.
Waller.
Yeah, you can score a touchdown here. I'll let you guys have one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
That's
Razor.
Waller.
Thanks,
sure.
Razor.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
And if they go for 2 and get it, I'll be okay with that too.
All right.
Yeah.
You're a hell of
And then they
a-
get a stop, and then they go down and score again.
let's fucking go, man. Can we
Finally, a
get,
receiver
can we get some
catch.
energy in this motherfucker, man?
Come on,
Let's
I agree.
Giants.
It's not all Daniel Jones. That O line is just as wretched.
Let's
It's
go.
a
Let's
disgrace. to
go,
offense.
Danny.
It's
Let's
so
go win
bad.
this football game. Pete
Yeah.
Carroll's a big
He's
race.
under
no.
duress every play.
Oh no.
God damn it! What the hell are they going to
Here
do?
we go. 4th and 1 again.
gotta go
Been
for
here
it.
before.
Oh,
Kick a field goal.
Kick a
Kick a field goal.
He's not even looking at his kicker. He's
Oh.
already getting ready to go
Overtime, man.
for it again.
They know
You
we're
gotta
on
go
these
for it.
props, man. They know
Come
everybody's on
on,
the
kick a field goal. Make it a 1-possession game.
When they ran the ball on third down there, you know that they were going.
LJ.
The thing is, you
for
can't
real.
trust your O line to get
Forward.
1 yard on short yardage
It's so
anymore.
bad. LJ, it's disgusting. And I'm not on
Yeah,
good. No, I'm on the
yeah.
other side, but
Do
Oh,
the
my
Eagles
God.
I'm
butt
on both
push.
of them.
I know you.
Yeah.
I gotta move this.
Damn, man.
Live total
Friday
down to
big
Friday
dog.
night.
Wishbone? They're on a
Big goof.
wishbone. I love that.
Oh, my God.
I'm out.
Time out. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Let's all
He's
panic
thinking about
together.
it.
Give him the 3.
Yeah, get the
Come on,
football.
coach.
Up, here we go, jogging
They
up
go
the
for
field.
2.
Kick the
Are they
field goal.
talking about it? Are they going to talk about
No,
it?
no. Pete Carroll called it, didn't he?
Pete Carroll's
Did
letting
he?
him think about
Who
it.
called this time?
No,
out?
Giants called the
ESPN.
timeout. Timeout by the Giants.
Giants, yep.
Oh God, Dable was walking away.
Kick the field goal.
No,
on,
they're
Dable.
not going to kick. Well, look, I want your field goal props to hit. But
Come on, Dable. Kick the field goal.
No,
Kick that
there's
field goal
there's
for the
no
prop
way they
guys.
can kick a field goal. They have to go for it.
No,
After
they
they get the
don't. They
touchdown,
got
they'll kick the
time.
field goal.
There's not enough time. They haven't been able to score it. They have to go for
No,
it.
they got time. It's only down by a touchdown.
oh God, Danny.
They can get a touchdown and 2-point conversion. Come on.
No, they're going for
No,
it.
they're going for it.
Of course they're going for it.
Fuck
Yeah, they got.
Come on, Bam Bam.
No, I want you to win, but I mean, I agree. We
Get
can't
an
kick a
offensive
field goal
false start.
Can't
And
win
move
a
it
game
back.
kicking field
See,
goal.
the team
Bonus
trailing.
zone. Give it to us, Ian.
I don't want to see what happens here.
Are we in the? Yeah, we are. Oh, no, we're not.
Come on.
Yeah, we
please,
are.
God.
Flag, false
Yeah, we
start.
are, yeah.
Get a false
No,
start.
man. Get it
16-yard
done.
line.
False
4th and
start.
1. Huge play for the Giants.
Yeah, he's gonna
They're
do it.
going to fake it. Jones scrambles to his right.
You
He's
got
going to
it.
get there.
You got it.
First down and more. Down to the 5.
Wow.
Inside the
Oh,
5.
let's go, Blue. Let's
Oh,
go.
Daniel-
Danny, run it in.
Daniel
Run it
Jones,
in.
MVP.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
my
go.
God.
Waller time. We're in the Waller zone. Let's go.
Break.
Run it in,
Yeah,
Danny.
right, we're in the Waller zone. 6.
Well, if he didn't get it earlier, he got the rush
Waller
prop.
zone.
Rush prop now.
You're only gonna get one shot. In the
Give
game,
it to him
Waller.
again.
The
Let
offense has
him
become
let Danny run it in
Daniel Jones
again.
is running.
That's the best.
Yeah.
The best thing that's going for him, or the
The only thing that's going for him.
Yeah,
You
so
put this guy in right for this moment. Let's go.
Your $40 million guy.
Where's Isaiah Hodgins, man? Like,
Take
why
us
did he
home,
go
baby.
year
That
last year?
is
Spano zone, take us home.
All right, 1st and goal. Ball at the 6.
and they
the
did it. They
Giants.
designed runs.
Inside
for him.
handoff. It's fake. Jones keeps it again and only gets a yard. Down to
Big
the 5.
surprise.
Big fucking surprise.
Shocker.
Stupid play, but
It was
whatever.
so
hate to see.
stupid. The only thing you got going for you, that's what you go to on 1st and goal.
Up the middle. You don't want to run him up the middle.
No,
I
we
mean,
gotta go out there. Oh,
who's their backup quarterback? That's
Come on,
concussion
spread
city.
them out a little bit, man. Come on,
Yeah.
move the pocket, spread them out, get somebody open in the end zone.
Yeah.
Seattle's going to hold him.
No,
Well,
no.
I hope-
That
for
would
your
not shock
sake.
me.
They're going to hold him. Watch.
They're going to go for it. Watch on 4th down. They're going to screw you. Watch them do it.
I have nightmares of get down to the
Oh,
ball and
shit.
get stuffed.
Oh my
Almost
god.
intercepted.
Oh my God!
Oh, almost.
Oh, shit.
Intercept. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
he's
It's
gone.
intercepted. I cashed it. Interception.
Interception to the house.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Let's go.
That's Paul
Best game
The
ever.
INT cashes.
Pick 6 as well.
Cash it, Jimmy. Let's go.
Oh,
Cash
great
it.
bet. I had it in front of me, but I was like, I don't bet player props.
Good job,
Hey,
bro.
Hey guys. Well, at least the Giants get the ball back. So there you go.
Good job,
There you go,
Daniel.
yeah.
Give us that interception prop, buddy.
Hey, the Giants are 14.5 right now.
All right, give us Tyrod Taylor.
Man, that's like 4 drives at home this year for the Giants. This game and the
He
Dallas
is
game.
so
Where you
bad.
drive down
He
the
is
field,
so
things
bad.
look so good, and then it ends in disaster.
5 interceptions in 4 games, Daniel.
Give me Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh my
Stay on that
God.
prop, gentlemen. Stay on the
21-3.
prop. I'm telling you, stay on
And
it.
for me, that's a good time to call it a night.
There you go.
I'm out.
No.
I don't blame you, brother.
I'm getting out.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh man!
Wow.
Mr.
David
Wow.
went to chew his ass out too.
Now
after the play.
let's revise this. What a dumb play call! Like,
They should have ran the
Let's
ball.
go.
throwing it right there.
Let's
Like,
look-
Brian
Down.
Daniels, like, what did you see there, man?
that's for real. What are you looking at?
Walk me through your progressions there. Well, I locked in on the first guy.
How about going into the back of the end zone, fade route, something like that?
Something.
Throw a fucking dart across the field like
Like
that.
for real?
He
that's
choked
a-
on it.
that's-
He choked on his lower
That's a
lip.
Mac Jones mistake from yesterday.
Yeah.
He just honed in on his first read right there.
Look how happy Dable looks too.
Too
He-
predictable.
No, bro, he went over there and
So
chewed his
tired,
ass
man.
out
He
after
waits-
that. You don't see that often.
That was good cash
No.
right there.
Dabo did to Danny.
He didn't chew him out, but he went over and said, "What are you doing?" Like he
What are you
went,
thinking,
like
man? What are you
went over
looking
there
at?
too.
What are you seeing there?
Yeah,
You know,
you don't see coaches do that. They don't want to make their
That's
quarterback,
rookie
the starting
Daniel
quarterback look
Jones
bad.
right
But he
there.
didn't give a fuck. He just did it.
Good job, Daniel. Good job.
I
buddy.
can't lip read, but it looked like Danny Jones responded and said, "Hey, you gave me $40 million this year. Fuck."
2-0 so far.
I don't care.
There, queued up.
Full disclosure,
Wow.
though, I had Daniel Jones rushing prop too. I just didn't say it because Spinny had it.
I guess that
but
second
was
field
on
goal
that
prop
too,
ain't
so
coming from
Yeah.
Cano.
3-0 so far.
Love it.
Well, you never
I mean,
know. It's the NFL. They might kick it at the
Yeah.
end of the game. Meaningless.
This is
field
going to
goal.
feed nicely into the Kenny Walker spot here because we had 14.5. He's got 12. He's 41 yards. We need 64.5.
Ooh, somebody cashed Seattle's defensive touchdown. Who was that?
still
Look at him
hope
in
you
the
get your
face,
field
you know,
goal props,
look
though,
at
you
us.
guys.
You know, I thought about that too. I saw somebody throw it in the chat. And I was
Bitch.
Who was that? Somebody just said it. Who was it? Plus
Look
All
at
right,
your
fellas.
coach when he's talking.
I'm
He's
out of
smart.
here. Let's say goodbye to everyone. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody here. Mike M, Big Ragu, Razor Sharp, LJ. Keep the faith with the field goal props. You
All right, Bamano.
Benny,
Yeah, everybody.
Jimmy the Bag, Mrs. Bag. Good to see you and everyone in the chat. What can I say?
All
It's a
right,
shit
brother.
show of a game, but everybody, whatever bet you got, cash them.
We love you,
Laugh
man.
about this game.
See you, Vano.
See ya.
Later, guys.
Peace out.
Hey, whoever was in the chat that picked the defensive touchdown, put it back up, please. Plus 850. I want to know who you are. I want to shout you out because that was a great pick, great play. Because I would.
The Real American.
Okay, good job, Real American.
Good job. Plus 850.
Plus 850.
There you go. Let's
Nice.
take one for the Real American right here, brother.
Yeah.
Salute to
Yeah,
you.
I'll do that.
For
man.
real, brother. I don't got a shot.
All I
That's all
got
the more
is
reason
some
to have a
bottle of
cocktail.
Kraken, man.
All right.
Dash it.
I like that. 3-0 so far. 3-0. Let's go.
God, that was just. I said it out loud. But I gotta keep my shit clean.
Big Scott 510. I got you. Yes, he cashed it too. Good stuff, baby.
Rod Zawacki, much love, man. He says Jays win game 1, and everyone have a great night.
Yeah. I'm on
I
Gausman.
like to look.
How do you
Gausman.
not back Osman? I don't know a world that you do it, but I guess I do because Romano comes in the 9th inning.
I'll give you guys a sneak peek. The old Hip to V Square parlay tomorrow is the Phillies and the Blue Jays. For what it's worth, we picked up 7 units our last 3 plays. We are flirting with the 0 line, and we are back on target. Let's go.
I like it.
It was looking bleak, and I didn't want to do it anymore. But it's commitment.
Did you get there today?
I'm at. Well, there was nothing today, right? But
yesterday.
I'm like a quarter unit behind or something like that.
Okay,
so
I like it.
we're right there. We're right in the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be involved in baseball, but I'm still watching this football game.
Yeah, of course. Of course we are.
For real. We got action.
Live props going.
We still got action, Jimmy.
God,
Right.
have you ever seen Razor more relaxed? Like he's eating a sandwich.
Maybe he's got a pulse right now, will you?
God, he's so relaxed.
Sipping on Kool-Aid. Oh.
I've never seen.
Is that the gambler's first glass?
Great game.
Right there?
Oh man, he's just so relaxed, just smoking a bad, counting cash.
He's still at Disney World?
I wish.
God, I can't imagine. I remember as I was growing up, the price tag on Disney World tickets was through the roof. I can't imagine what it is now.
Shit, we used to go with my dad. When I first moved to Florida, I was at Disney World every effing week. Family coming down. I got so sick of it when my kids were born. I'm like, I'm not taking them. But anyways, we used to have to rip out tickets to get on the rides before you paid one admission. So my dad used to get to the front of the line, and it'd be like 12 of us. And he'd give the guy like 8 tickets. He said, yeah, they were with me. We'd all kind of scurry up and hurry up before the guy can kind of solve in through the ride. But now it costs like $500 for a ticket now, right? What is it, about $150 a day or something like that? $200 a day? It's crazy.
Yeah, I had to sell a kidney.
Yeah, you sell a kidney, I bet.
How many do you have?
I have a half of one now.
Get some plasma.
Split them up.
Those are regenerative. It's okay.
Remember those days, huh? Giving plasma.
Oh God, this Jesus.
Yeah, they used to have these little ticket booths in the park. And you always went through your e-tickets quick.
And now you gotta do a wristband, and they take your fingerprint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They got AI on your ass
Yeah.
right now.
They got a blood drive. You got to be vaccinated. There's a whole bunch of things going on. I read something. Obviously it's been forever and a day, but I read something that you can't see it, but there's these little green things that are kind of floating throughout the park, and they pump in. I think they were pumping in artificial cookie smells so that it would encourage people to buy the to buy the cookies from the $20 cookies.
I don't doubt it.
Impressive.
That's a smart idea.
Disney's got it figured out.
Yeah, it
Google
sounds fake.
You
I didn't
better
smell any
Google it.
type of cookies when I was walking
Did you
around.
smell fucking popcorn? Because that was the other
I
one. that
smelled
piped through
popcorn.
there.
I did
Yeah,
smell
of course you
popcorn.
did.
But that was only when you had to exit. They made you buy that shit on the exit.
All right, I'm gonna give me a drink. Shout out to Daniel Jones.
Did you stay on property when you were down there?
I should have been riding with you on that shit, man. Plus 185, and I tried to stay true to the no prop bets. Fuck.
Okay, so
Yeah, we actually stayed at Saratoga Springs. Is the resort?
Oh yeah, I've been to a few conventions over there. It's nice.
That's where we went.
Disney Springs.
That's where when I met up with you, Doc.
Yeah,
That's old Disney, right? I like old Disney.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You guys are talking about. I mean, it's a much bigger park in Florida, but I grew up in Orange County where Disneyland was the first one. We used to be able to get an annual pass for $100. That's a day now, and the annual pass is over $1,000.
It's crazy, man.
It's insane. Because when we were 14 and 15 years old, when your parents would drop you off, you'd take girls there, and that's where you'd. I mean,
you head up.
Yeah.
Oh,
You took girls to meet Mickey Mouse?
No, I mean, amusement park. You're 14 and 15 years old. I mean, you try to get them on, the log ride, and then do your thing.
Razor, what was your favorite ride? I mean,
Get a
I'm sure you did a
splash
bunch of them.
down
What was your favorite ride?
Yes, exactly.
They actually had a new ride there. Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty dope.
Roller coaster, I'm assuming.
But it was more for the kids ride. I didn't really go on too many grown up rides.
Yeah, they still got Dumbo and the teacups and all that.
Oh yeah, Aladdin's magic carpet ride.
Oh
You ever go on the teacups and it smells like throw up?
Oh man, I was just gonna say that.
I've seen
literal
spinning throw up in the air from people.
I've seen a bunch of people lose their cookies on them teacups. Man.
Yep.
Oh God,
Insane.
4th down. They got it. Jesus, this is. Oh, it's not worth me caring.
Yes, it is. You've invested in this game. You're with these guys. It's.
Thank you. Thank you, Mom.
I love it. I fucking love
Mama
it.
Bag, what do you think about this game? Is there any way we can make any more money, or we just kind of fold up the 10 and just get drunk the rest of the way?
Well, Daniel
I've
Jones
given up on
was a
making
flag.
money
It's
on
holding.
this
Oh, it's holding.
Oh my God,
It's holding.
that was a great play, and they
That was a
screwed it up.
great run by him, but he's still an ass clown.
He's a mouth breather. His bottom lip is too big, for sure.
Well, that's yeah.
Was holding. It's the worst kind of penalty. Well, almost 10-yard, but not 15, I guess. Silver lining.
Man, how do you regroup after a game like this? I mean,
You quit.
40-0. This is not as bad as the 40-0, but it is in a lot of different ways. Because it's like, where do you go from here? You're playing a team that you should be able to move the ball down the field on, and it all starts with the offensive line with this squad here because it's in bad shape, man.
So I mean,
decision making is bad. The play call. I mean, you can't even put out a play calling because
I'm not rubbing this in a Giants
No,
fan's
you can't even get the time to make the plays.
You don't have
do
anything good to look forward to. There's not. I mean, you need. I mean, it's all up from here, I guess. But
Hey, what happened to Earl Sports Bets when they were driving about to score a touchdown? He wanted the link. I haven't seen him since the pick six.
Do we want Eeyore on screen? Because when he loses bets, we've seen this guy before. Well, I see him every.
Andrew Thomas comes
20
back
hours a
next week, at least.
Who is?
Andrew Thomas will be back next week.
Okay.
Well, they're going to need him immensely. Wow.
Troy was saying that he's more important than Saquon.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, equally important, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But more important, like on a night like this when Saquon's not there for sure.
Jesus,
that's like double indemnity in the worst way.
Well, I mean, I will say this, and I've said it a million with all these horrible top 10 draft picks. They should be drafting. All the draft picks that have been success. I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them have been offensive tackles and edge rushers. Those are the ones you should be going after. Don't look for these. Try to make a good thing out of a short quarterback. Like Tua is going to be out of the league in 2 years. Mark my words.
The worst Giants draft that comes to memory. I mean, I remember when they went and got Beckham, which I wasn't happy at that at all. But when they let Zach Martin off the board and they went to Dallas, I'm like, and that was a few years back, obviously. I think what's his name was coaching back then. What the hell? At McAdoo, he was horrific too.
But think about the Coughlin years. Like they had They had some. They Plaxico. They had Mario Manningham. They had some dudes, but really what they were is they were run first defensive team. Load the defense,
Thunder and
load your
Lightning,
offensive
man.
line. Yeah,
Thunder and Lightning Giants, man.
Yep,
Yeah,
and Jacobs and who was the other dude?
Tiki Barber.
Tiki, but there was another one after Tiki that was there with Jacobs. That when they won the second one, what's his name? I don't know. They got away from Giants football. This isn't.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Yeah,
he doesn't even have like a second to even like.
It's nuts.
It's just constant all-out pressure every time, and just can't do anything about it.
He's not a guy that can handle that either. That's the problem.
No, you can see.
Hey, I got it for you, Dave. Ahmad Bradshaw.
Ahmad Bradshaw, that was the
nice.
one.
Nice
with
call, nice call,
Jacobs
yeah.
and Ahmad. Yeah,
It's just three guys running right up the fucking middle every time. And then
It's crazy. You got to think like, oh, someone's got to be open. They're blitzing, but they're not even blitzing. They're just beating their one-on-one
They're
guys.
just beating them, yeah.
It's front four, beating five.
Bobby Wagner has 16
They
tackles.
probably sack him with a 3-man rush at this point.
Damn.
Yeah,
He's all over the field.
He's probably got like 4 sacks, man.
Oh my God.
Look at that. What the hell is going on?
17
held
tackles,
on to it
2
this
sacks. Wow.
Told you,
We
the
should have been a
Giants
Bobby
might not
Wagner
score.
problem. We should have been on
We all
Bobby
thought
Wagner.
we all said back when it was 40-0 and Daniel Jones had all those black plastic things on his face from getting smashed into the turf. That it's Micah Parsons. No, I think any defense can do this. Any defense.
Oh no.
For what it's worth, there should be a live play on the Eagles doing the NFC East.
The Giants fans are leaving. That's a shame.
Can we get a muff?
They got 2 games against the Giants at the end of the season.
But if it's right now, it's going to be minus 500 or something.
It's all right.
Take it. You take it.
Free
Okay?
money. Parlay it. Put it in the parlay I gave you earlier.
No thanks.
I should just cash everything out.
Take the lot.
Take the L and fucking move on, man. The over 10.5 for the Giants team total. That when I was betting it, I could hear Mike like quietly laughing, like softly laughing.
I did say under 11.
That's not true, Earl. I've seen 3 49er Super Bowls with my own eyes, and actually no, I've seen 4 Super Bowls, and I won 3 of them. So that's all
I
right.
earned the right to be a Giants hater, so it's not just out of any.
You've seen two of them and won 2. I've seen 4 and won 3. I'll take that.
Wow, look how many Giants fans have left already.
I get $88.
There's still 12 minutes left.
Actually, I've seen 5. Did they go to the?
They've seen this story before.
I've seen 5. I've seen 5 Niner Super Bowls. 5
That's a long night for Giants fans.
Jesus. I'm surprised Flash didn't come back. Oh, but he also had the Giants team total.
Yeah, he was on the Giants.
No, he had the Seahawks though. He was.
Okay.
But he also had both teams team total.
He didn't catch the Seahawks yet, did he?
I think he's looking pretty good.
Was it 24 and a
He's
half?
got another field goal.
Oh, you mean on the team total? No, you're right. It's 23.5 on the team total.
Yeah.
But they'll get it because the Giants will go for it on 4th down. There'll be a cheap field goal out there.
You know what the worst part is, Jimmy, is that the Seahawks winning is 5-0 in the contest, but I'm gonna have a losing day in betting, and I could give a shit about the contest. I'd rather win money.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But does the 5-0 get you up close up?
I'm already up. I'm within 2 points. I'm up there.
It's something. It's not money, but it's something.
Yeah.
No,
it's a long race.
Let's bring on our next guest, and he's got the double fingers ready to go. Oh no,
Jimmy, I'm gonna get out of here though.
Okay, well,
here we go. Eeyore's here.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm still cashing the under.
Penny bombs. Go get
Have a
him.
good one, boys.
Yeah, let's give Spenny some love, and then we'll give the love to Nicholas. Spenny,
Nice to you, by the way. I need a haircut.
Appreciate you, boys.
All right, Spenny.
We'll see you guys next time.
Spenny, we get an anytime touchdown that you got with the Giants still alive, man.
Well, hopefully we can get something. They can't even move the ball, so
You think the end zone's an impossibility?
I at this point they can't. The pressure is just. It's not even pressure. It's just they're getting beat 1-on-1 on the line. It's just it's embarrassing.
Maybe if they make a 15-yard field, they can get a touchdown.
Yeah. They got to somehow they got to get somebody open and just like hope for even like a PI or something. Just get the ball down the field, like something.
Yeah.
Well, we love you, Spenny. Thank you for making time for us on these Monday nighters, man.
Of course, guys.
We'll run again soon, and then don't forget, Breeders' Cup in the quick
minute. Of course, it's coming up.
Yeah,
I can't wait, buddy. All right, peace, boys.
Please follow at Penny underscore.
Yeah.
What is it? _8.
Yep.
_8. Thank you. At
Penny _8. Yep.
Please follow our guy Spenny. Thanks for running with us, Spenny, my man.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Respect.
Nick, was this a contest pick for you?
No.
Okay.
I went 4-1 this week on the Cappers contest. So
I know you were 4-0.
Stop. Yeah. I'm cashing under, so that's all that matters. I actually leaned Seahawks in the game, never bet it. So.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you look good in blue.
That's a pretty good.
Yeah, I'm ready for this blue to turn Islander blue in 8 days and forget about football. Not like that's going to be any better, but I'm just
nice.
You have a chance to go to the playoffs with the Islanders. I mean,
well, I'm a Lamorello backer, man. I think.
Yeah, I like Lou Lamorello. I know a lot of people.
Boring football and boring hockey. We fucking love it.
Oh, I love boring hockey. It's great.
Nick, we know you're a big look-ahead guy. Would you? Can you comment on the rumors that you've already taken the Mets to win the World Series next year?
Fuck no. I have no expectations for any of my teams anymore because I'm just numb to the pain at this point, so I don't give a fuck anymore.
I feel you.
Yeah, New York's a sad state of affairs for sports.
Well, yeah, it's which is sad because you know ratings are better for sports when New York teams are good.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's better for sports, so it's unfortunate.
There are very few markets where that's the case, but New York is and LA are the two by far.
Where's the brain trust for these guys? I know that it's all about marketing and making dollars and cents for these guys, the owners and stuff. But come on, man, bring a championship home once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who do you? I mean, okay, looking right now
anymore. It's like it's ridiculous. You're talking about seller teams and teams that are not even
keeps getting worse.
Barely.
Looking at this right now, going forward, and it could be 10 years or whatever. What's the next New York team? And I think I'm going to guess what I think Nick's going to say.
Cosmos.
Red Bulls.
Okay, real sports. Okay.
Red Bulls.
Not MLS. Get the fuck out of here. The four real
New York
sports.
Gladiators.
I'm serious. I'm asking a serious
I think the Rangers have a legitimate shot to be the Stanley Cup
one.
champions
That's
this
what
year.
I think.
I said that a couple weeks ago. I think that in terms of how they drafted previously,
a couple years ago when they were really, really young and good, they were given the lightning.
They still got a great goalie, and they still got. I mean, they got some.
I don't know about now.
They had the number one overall draft, and the number 2 overall draft.
Yep.
At what point do we think that they fucked that up?
The Rangers?
Yeah.
Well, they also are willing to make acquisitions.
I think that team, that New York Rangers team, is an Igor Shesterkin injury away from missing the playoffs in general.
Lafreniere and Kakko
are busts.
If they're
I don't know if you guys noticed, but New York Liberty is in the women's finals.
You said real sports.
Doesn't matter. No beaver ball. Thank you.
I do think the Liberty are alive to win that, by the way. But no.
Is it Aces Liberty?
Aces Liberty. I think they're very alive to win that. I haven't bet a WNBA game in a hot minute, though.
That's a fun final. But Lafreniere and Kakko, their future rests on them. I think that Panarin is going to have a much better year than he had last year.
Yeah.
It really weighed on him. The struggle that happened last year, like he supposedly in the offseason, like he was extremely serious. But when you have to be the worst to be the best in NHL, and they were the worst, and they got the first overall pick.
They rushed that rebuild though.
And the Rangers and Kakko are not going to be special hockey players, then they're going to lose because they've got the New Jersey Devils.
I think the Devils are the best team in that division.
With Hischier and Hughes in the exact same situation, but they got both first overalls, right? Those are guys. Yeah. But that wasn't a bust.
They hit on those way more than the Rangers hit on there.
I don't know. I think that I still need to study Lafreniere and and the Kako more, because I don't know if Hischier is that guy. Hughes is.
I like Kako. I think Kako's a good dude. I don't know about the other guy there, Lafreniere. We'll see what happens with him. But I was a big fan of that Kako pick.
The Rangers are not going to do anything as long as they're paying Panarin as much as they are.
I like Panarin. I think he's a guy that can be.
He's not an $11 million guy.
Well, go back to the question then. Okay, so if we're all down on the Rangers, which team is it? Is it a basketball? Is it the Knicks or the Nets? Is it a baseball team? Like, who do you think?
Yeah, it's probably the Yankees have the best chance.
Probably the Yankees.
It's probably the Rangers or Yankees. That's what I think.
Probably the Yankees. Yeah,
I would say
if they get rid of Boone, it's the Yankees.
Well, Boone's returning next year. I'm so glad for Boone. He deserved it.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
No, Boone has run that a perennial playoff team into the ground.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
and as a Mets fan,
if George was alive, he'd be fired 10 times in his tenure.
They're paying too much money to a guy like Stanton. That's just a problem. And then I know they like to spend, but they bought. My favorite, I'll call it a Jimmyism, is when the guy has his best season ever. You let him go. You don't fucking stack up and take him. And what happened is Stanton had that huge
great. That's a great look. That's a great.
And then the Yankees come back and they sign him for.
Because what else is he going to do? Is he going to? I mean, you have to pay him after that. You got to pay him.
You had Judge. You didn't need another guy in the lineup. That's
You didn't need another DH.
But it's I
that
love
entire
hearing
line's
it.
DHs.
I love hearing it as a Jimmyism. But anytime a player has a career year in their contract year with you, you thank them so much.
Yep.
And then you never speak to them again.
That's one of the best looks I got.
It's a one-night stand.
And then the
I wish the Giants could have done that for this number.
You get him an Uber and you send him home.
And you never even.
And you never.
Yeah, it's
you
over.
take them out to a nice seafood dinner and never talk to them again.
But you thank them with all your heart, and then.
Here's the leftover bobbleheads we never gave away, but good luck in your next signing.
You talk about like the.
It happens time and time again, doesn't it, Jim?
Well, the decisions that the Jays made when Robbie Ray won the Cy, and the Jays didn't sign him, and they signed Gaussman. People lost their minds. Now, I mean, like recreational layman's lost their minds.
Oh my Jesus! God. Oh my Jesus!
Go all the way! Go all the way! Maybe we have a chance.
Oh my Jesus! Go all the way. Oh, he threw an interception. Oh my God!
Danny Dimes.
This guy is
down to the Giants 45.
Give me 6 interceptions in 4 games.
Yeah.
That would have made my night.
Stay on the prop, guys. Stay on the prop.
So did you
well, no, I can still. Oh no, I mean
about players on their contract year that have career years, just letting them go. Why didn't they do that with Daniel Jones?
They paid. No, actually, what they did was they gave him a shit ton of money. That's what they did.
They weren't in a position, and I would suspect that the psychology.
I guess they didn't want to start over.
The head coach trying to come in and establish culture. That Danny Jones had a great year with Dable. He's going to say, "You're my guy," and I'm going to show that to you by giving you the cash. Just to try to build more confidence in this guy.
Well, don't give Dable any shade, because it ain't him. Even though he's a quarterback whisperer, it's still this guy is
he made the best of the shit hand. It's like going all in when you got 2 and a 3.
Yep, that's a great.
I got a 2 and a 3, but I'm ready to go all in.
Is there a lower card than 2? I don't mean an ace.
Dable, the Rivers, it's a 7-9 ace. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I got 2-3.
No, he's not. My mom thinks Daniel Dimes is crying right now. Is he crying?
Dimes' new nickname is Nut Low. That's what it is. Nut Low.
Is he crying?
2-3.
I want to see a picture of this fucking
She's
winner.
concerned. My mom's concerned if he's crying.
He's definitely breathing a little heavy.
He should be crying. We should make him cry.
Danny Dimes is a loser.
Go all the way. Go home.
This is ridiculous.
Give us a chance at the over, man. Dude. Or the live over.
What happened?
Pete Carroll's breaking his jaw, chewing his gum really
hard. We cashed our Kenny Walker rushing prop over 64.5. He's at 77. Let's fucking go. We need 14.5. We need one more Kenny Walker carry for this is the thing. You take a dogfight here, a garbage game, and we find a way to make some money. Let's go.
Ooh, Giants are plus 21.5 right now, Mike.
Oh, I said wait till 28.5, Razor. At 28.5, we strike. I've been saying that all game.
Oh man, Mikey, I love this. At Bet365, they're off. Even the Giants plus 9.5, they're offering me something. My mom was like, "What happened to your Giants team total? They're not even offering me."
No, it's done. I took it too.
So Mama Bag, the backstory is publicly, I've lost so many units on the Giants that I'm still positive on the live shows, but it's been the Giants that have been making me fight my way back, and so I've earned the right to be a Giants hater.
You have.
Wouldn't being an Eagles fan do that too?
The first week, Mama Bag, there it was bad. It was bad. I was debating texting Jimmy and being like, "Look, dude, don't judge me based on this one game alone. It's a breadth of my work."
You had cashed 225 to 1s that day.
I did. It was okay.
Yeah,
which was ridiculous, but it was okay. It was. I just gave a bunch back.
We on Wednesday. So
but he also live bet the Giants 25 times that night too.
Yeah, it was pretty damn fucking close.
But we're at 24, almost 32 hours away from heading to the Seneca in Niagara Falls, New York. What do you have to say? Because my mom's never been there.
Oh my gosh, I softened them up for you guys. I really gave them some body blows. It took to the wee hours of the morning, and then once I was getting the effective body blows, so the play-by-play was 3 tables bad. Found a table, I smashed them right in the face. And
what's the poker table? What's the poker room like?
You know what? I didn't look at the poker room.
I played at Falls View. I've never played at you talking about the Canadian side or the
American? We're going to American side.
Well, I went to the Canadian side. The poker tables suck. They have 2 tables and there's like a 40-person wait list. It's horrible.
I'll tell you this: if you
know Niagara, their poker rooms are old yucks. So it's like there's like 15 tables and still there's a big wait list. But there's like
this was 10 years ago. But I went to the others. Yeah.
If you're going to go to the steakhouse, be cognizant of public drunkenness because apparently I had 2 buddies in my 5-person party that were way too overserved, and the guy actually called those 2 guys out. So be aware of that. And it was a lot of fun. We had a great night. It was up and down the strip.
4th and goal. Can I get a field goal from Myers? Can we get a field goal?
You're going to get a field goal.
We need 2 though.
Well, hey, I could get 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then another pick is coming, I'm sure.
For real.
Thank you, Cheshire Cat, for the kind words.
By the way, we did cash the Kenny Walker over 14.5 carries as well. So we got the yards, the carries, and the Danny pick at this point. We just need some more things to happen here and keep things rolling.
How close is Spenny to getting the over for the second half? Because I mentioned
what did he have for? I guess I didn't see what the second.
Oh yeah, I've got it written down. I can find it, but I want to shout out Drink in Hand, gifting a Pub Sports Radio membership. Drink, thank you so much. Drink is in Edmonton, and his son Breadman. They cap together and hang out together, and lead by example. And I love you, Drink in Hand, and he says the kindest things about Ella Carter, and it's just. He's a great friend. Drink in Hand gifting the membership and also Cheshire for the kind words. Look, this game's been an atrocity, but thank you guys for running with us. No, it's been an atrocity for some. I mean, look at the LJ just cashing.
No, I didn't cash it yet.
No cashing. We got 1 of them.
I got 3 in the bank. I'm rolling.
But it's all good.
Let's go.
I love
it's
you.
All good. I'm being greedy right now.
Hey, just last note on the Niagara thing. You can walk down that Niagara Falls river. There's a walk. Literally, you're about less than 10 feet from the river itself, and you can walk all the way over to where the falls dump down over the big spot there. So,
but it's a bit of a walk, isn't it, from the Seneca?
Are you staying at the Seneca? Or are you
staying we're staying at the casino.
It's probably a 5-minute walk.
Just 5, really?
Yeah, maybe 7. I mean, it's not that bad at all. Okay. And then you can walk the entire strip. There's a bunch of crossover bridges so that you can stand right over the thing and get some great pictures. And again, you can walk all the way over to where the falls dump over the side. And you're no more than 10 feet from the river the entire time. That thing is surging. There's been some things going on. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do any of that, man. We're there to gamble and drink.
Well, I was at the casino when I came to Toronto. because we drove back to Niagara Falls. I took my daughter and
on the Canadian side, Doc.
No, we went over to the Buffalo side.
That Seneca Casino's dope, man. It's much better than Fallsview.
Yeah, I totally agree. That Seneca
got lucky there. I hit a lightning machine, won a little mini jackpot, which was
bunch of tables. I didn't look at the poker room, so I can't give a full-fledged breakdown there. But they know the game though. They know the number of people that are there versus the number of tables they have to have open. So you got to strike while you can and then move on.
And I forget why we went across. I'm trying to remember why we went back across to play over there. I can't remember the exact reason.
I'll tell you what, the view's better from the Canadian side than the American side. That's for sure. Not even close.
Yeah, no doubt. But we just want to gamble.
Yeah.
Did feel like $100 free play or something like that? Whatever it was, $50, whatever it was when I signed up.
This is the walk from the on the American side as far as how close you can get to the falls on the American side. But that's about the best view you can get on the American side.
What was the sports book like, Mike?
It's kind of shitty. I was a little disappointed because somebody had told me they opened up the second story and had it going. That's false.
Is it just machines that you can?
Yeah, it's kiosks. No. There's a couple of tables, like bar tables with a bunch of seating. And they've got games on, right? So the Canelo fight was on there on Saturday night as well. But it's maybe a dozen kiosks, and then it's definitely a throw-in. It's not a focus that they had there.
Is there a cage where you can bet? You can go up and put in bets.
Yeah. There's a taker for sure. There's a live body there managing the thing, but the kiosks, like I said, dozen, maybe more I don't know. They got them scattered kind of throughout, but in the preeminent sports gambling area, there was maybe 12, maybe 10 kiosks, and then a couple tables set up. So definitely a little spot to hang out. It wasn't sectioned. It wasn't what I would have expected. It was obviously an after thought there, and they're making their money. But it's fun. There's some spots to watch games, but there's not like at Del Lago on the other side of the state. You go in there, they've got sofas, they've got couches, they've got VIP table areas.
Del Lago, where's that?
Del Lago's in Syracuse, just outside of the Syracuse area.
Yeah.
So, if you kind of go down the other way. Yeah, that sports book's a lot better than, there's more of a lounge than the Seneca side.
What about the casino? Is the casino because my wife doesn't care about what the sports book looks like.
Nah, the casinos, it's one or the other, right? So Niagara's got the better casino for sure. Seneca Niagara definitely has the better casino. There's a few tables that are well, it was also like 4 a.m. as I'm calling these tables, but a lot more tables at Seneca. Del Lago's probably got, if you're a blackjack player, which I am, there's maybe 3-4 tables going at max, whereas Seneca's going to have 10, 12. And bunch of roulette wheels. I don't know what your wife plays there, but they have the run. And I found myself accidentally in a pie guy
free
table.
Drinks when you're gambling at the Seneca, right?
Yes, true.
Okay, a bag over his head. Jesus.
Well,
I'll be right back.
They're gonna.
You're gonna get the field goals, though. Let's get another field goal.
No, I hope so. That's the only other bet that I think we can cash is the field goal.
Jesus.
Can't even get the pass attempts over. I bet Daniel Jones over 35 and a half pass attempts. He's at 34. That's why I don't bet player props.
Jeez Louise,
that's
horrible.
How many field goals does Myers have now?
One. We need one more, and he could have had. And he could have had 2 more if they would have went for it on the. He went for it instead of kicking it, which was stupid. And then he missed one. He's fucking.
Yeah, Did Metcalf get any catches in the second half?
I have it right here.
No, none. And thank God I didn't take that bet because I was thinking about it. Stop him! Don't. What? Come on.
Wow.
Hold him here. They'll for sure kick a field goal.
I don't know if they will. If they get the first down, they'll kneel out.
No, if they hold them, they'll kick a field goal for sure. Yeah. Why wouldn't you? What are you gonna?
Well, it depends on how close they are. They might go for it and try and kneel it.
That's a good point.
Oh, they'll kneel it.
Let's get a sack.
I think we already missed it because he missed
They're
that
looking for
one.
a first down to put it
He's
away.
already missed one, so
Well, let's say get sacked. What happens then?
they probably just gonna go for
Then
it.
they might kick a long one.
Yeah.
We'll turn it over on downs.
It's not that long. I mean, it's within 50. It's 50-ish. 50.
I mean, you got to let your field goal get practice. Your field goal kicker get practice, right?
Yeah.
Well, you do that in practice.
Oh,
They
next
could punt it away. I mean, they're not
going
to
with you next Sunday, Jimmy, for sure. Cowboys and 49ers.
Oh
yeah.
man,
we live next Sunday.
Oh, so I want to talk to you about that. I'm usually Mondays.
Yeah.
I would like. I mean, both or one or the other. I'm on the Niners game. I got to be on the Niners game.
it's the biggest game of the year. So
Well,
thus far in the young short,
There's no one that's more that besides you. There's no one that's a bigger Niners fan than me. So
It's the biggest game of the season, other than Dolphins Bills.
Are you a bigger Niners fan than Nutflush? Is that what you're saying, Dave?
no, I well the problem with them this is the issue with when you're 4 years old and you watch Joe Montana win a Super Bowl. I don't think you can be a bigger fan of the team unless you're Joe Montana's kid.
What if Nutflush was at the game when Joe Montana won the
Then
Super
he
Bowl?
wins. What I'm saying is Sundays are my rest days because I'm 25 hours of streaming the past 2 days. But if Jimmy will have me, I'd love to be on that stream.
Oh yeah, it's also I'm leaving after my show Wednesday.
So you're not having a stream on Sunday?
Oh yeah, no, we are. But I leave on Wednesday, so there's it's betting with Bouquet on Thursday and Friday.
Ramon Bouquet?
I'm leaving. We're out. As soon as the show ends on Wednesday, we're bouncing down to Seneca, the whole fam, and we're gonna hang out there for a few days. So, but I'll be back. I'll be back for the Sunday show.
For sure. We in.
It's a big one. It's
39. I'm 39 years old. Do the math.
Come on, stop.
You need
it.
to
The big
find
game's
something
on Monday.
outside of the casino and you want to entertain and you want to get the kids burned out a little bit. Shoot straight. When you come out of the casino, go straight down to that street that's there. They got some pretty cool outdoor games. They got some cornhole. They got chess. They got a chess, like a life-size chessboard. They've got
in a park.
It's right on the street. They've got a bunch of food trucks and
sounds like
they open the
COVID.
street up like a little.
They won't have food trucks. They won't have food
Are there
trucks
like
on a
cars
Wednesday.
driving up
Sounds
and down the
like
street?
disgusting COVID.
It's closed off, damn it. It's not Wilmington.
But they won't have it on a
Sanitize
weeknight. I
it.
don't think.
Need some sanitize.
Sounds like you need
the games that are out there, the life-size
Okay.
games. and
The
stuff.
games will, but not the food
Like
trucks.
15
and all that.
Like
bottles
going
of
to
Lysol.
cornhole. All right,
Depends on
wait,
how
a car's
late.
coming.
You
We
go
gotta
till,
take a
like, 9
break.
o'clock is what somebody's doing. So there's that option.
If you're gonna lick the pond, it's not a good idea.
I'm gonna reach out to you, Mikey. I'm gonna get the info.
All right.
Let's do it one-on-one because these guys are hammering at us.
I got it.
All right,
Hey, you know what?
all right, kick a field goal now. You
No,
mother
I-
effer.
Look,
Come
I
on,
think
have
do
to
it.
kick a field goal.
4:30 in the morning.
It's
and
3
cornhole
yards.
practice.
It's fourth down and like 3.
You have
Fourth
to
and
kick a
3.
field goal.
Come on.
If they don't do this, I'm about to throw my laptop across the room.
Come on.
No,
Pete.
you
This
have to
is
kick a
stupid.
field goal.
Come
This
on, Pete
is
Carroll.
stupid.
Pete Carroll's trying to figure it out right now. He says, "What sport
He
are
has
we
no
playing?"
gum in his mouth though. He doesn't have his.
Like, was
he's
that a
like
rapper?
Samson.
Or
Yeah, he just swallowed
Who's
it.
got my big
accidentally.
red? Who's
He's
got my
Samson
big
without
red?
hair. He can't do it.
Did I just
Come
eat
on.
the rapper?
Is he bringing him out? Because
I
I'm
don't know what
behind.
he's doing. No one knows. He's like your
It's just his
grandfather, where you're
face.
like,
It's just-
what?
Make a decision,
Excuse me?
goddammit.
No. He
He's
said,
gonna
no.
fake
I
field
need
goal.
big red. I
Don't
need big
do
red.
it.
He's coming. He's going for it.
No, they winded it down.
Yeah, he's
They
not
winding
kicking
down.
it.
Oh, they had a timeout. Oh,
Oh
Come
no,
on.
no, he's kicking. No, he's not kicking it.
Why?
what's going
Yeah,
on?
Locke's coming- Locke's
I don't
coming
know.
out.
They want. Pete Carroll said, "Can we end the game now?" He just said. I just watched one.
Oh, he wants to get the first and just kneel it.
Yeah.
All right, well, whatever. I mean, fucking A.
Forget
Well,
you.
the Giants team
Yeah.
total.
How do we
under
miss that
pretty good.
prop? Give me a break.
Because he
I mean,
missed that field goal. He
Yeah,
missed
and
field
but
goal.
they should have gone for the other. We had 2
Yeah.
chances.
It's a
Yeah.
field goal. It's still a 3-possession game.
Well, they're saying there's a chance.
All right, whatever. Oh, it's fine or whatever.
Oh, fuck you,
Stupid.
Pete.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Fucking interception night. Could have saved the day.
All right. You love losing money and going 5-0 in a contest. It's the stupidest thing in the world. Fucking batted down. Congratulations.
Now, what are the odds they bring Daniel Jones back out? He throws 2 pass attempts.
So he's bringing Drew Lock in to get this first down?
It's already done, bro. He didn't
my
get
bad.
it.
I'm behind. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Come on, show me
3-1.
Daniel Jones. Do not show
I'm
me.
definitely not a liberal
Tyrod
vegan.
Taylor.
That's for sure. You see who's behind me? Liberal vegan. You see all the dead animals on my wall. Liberal vegan. Get
Nice,
the fuck
nice
out of
work
here.
on killing that duck. Is that a duck back there?
No, oh, the ducks. Does that look like a duck to you? No, thank
What's
you.
that thing he got strung up
So
with?
he went for it on 4th down, and it was a.
Oh, they're running it. Why are you running it? Damn it. Throw it
We're all
twice.
getting screwed.
Yeah, every which way but sideways.
Oh, Tyrod Taylor
Razor,
anyway. Fuck that.
there's one guy who's not getting screwed here.
Fucking Tyrod Taylor.
I had the under 2. That's fine, but I had a bunch of other bets.
No, the guy drinking from the bottle right there. He's not getting screwed.
That's what I got to do. I got to bet one bet a game and not live bet the game. That's what happens.
Fucking Tyrod Taylor.
I'm just remorseful that every time you guys said bet the Giants, I didn't take the Seahawks.
Yeah, no.
All right,
for
well,
sure.
5. Let's go.
I gotta say, Caleb Williams in Giant Blue is gonna look great.
Wow.
Actually, that'd be great. That'd be the best thing that happened, you guys.
The only thing
10
is, he's
years.
gonna get murdered too because we can't fucking block anybody. But that's
Well, they shouldn't draft a quarterback. They should draft the best offensive tackle that there is.
If I'm the New York Giants, I'm spending number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 pick on an offensive lineman and hope
Offensive
one hits.
tackle, blindside, left
And
tackle
just
for sure.
offensive lineman, hope one hits.
Yep.
Well, they had that tackle injury.
years ago, they
That
still
was
had
a
Zach
big deal.
A fucking disaster.
Most important position in football is a quarterback. The second one is your left tackle. It really is.
Blindside.
Yep.
Jesus. Well, I'm gonna go hydrate.
Pedialyte.
I'm gonna go hydrate, and I'm gonna cap next week's card. Well, I'm gonna fucking do. You know, the game was a disaster, but all the great cappers in the chat, and you know, oh god, I'm trying to find the words to create positivity here.
There might be Aussie races on. I don't know.
Are the Aussie races on? No,
I don't know.
I gotta go focus on tomorrow's card. I gotta focus on tomorrow's card. And I lose 3 live bets, so 12-3. ROI is gonna dip. Now we're gonna be 12-6. I'll put those numbers in later, but you know, it's not all glory. No, all fucking glory. Except for whatever reason, except for this guy. This guy seems to be all fucking glory. I don't know.
Great day.
I don't know.
Take a shot.
Well, we can take a shot. We'll take a shot to close out, and that's what we should do. First, though, let me just, Mikey, Doc, Earl, Dave, Razor, LJ. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Bobano was on here earlier. Thank you guys. Oh, Flash. Yeah, Flash came on and, no 2-dick dog, but still delivered the goods. And he got there on the team total for the Giants.
Yeah, that was the 3 cap ball or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got there with the Giants. He also got there, of course, with the Giants on the money line. He got there with the Mariners team total over, and Mariners. Jesus, I'm trying. He got there with the Seahawks team total over, and he got there with the Seahawks money line and lost with the Giants team total over. All of you guys in the chat, thank you so much. But let's we'll let Razor lead us to a shot to close out the show. Let's go around the horn here and say goodnight to everybody. LJ, my man, thank you for running with us as always. Your money in the bank. You had a great night tonight, and respect. We got a big week ahead of us. Your Astros are the AL West division champs, which made us a lot of money, and we were very fortunate.
Good job.
Very fortunate.
Good job.
Any last words, my man?
No, man. Let's just keep cashing. Appreciate anytime you let me come on, share my expertise.
Let you come on, man. Jesus. Everybody wants you involved in everything that everybody does, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. So I'm continue to keep doing what I do, enjoying it, and let's keep making this money, man.
Respect. The Real American, now member of We Be Pubbin'.
Let's go, Real American.
Let's go, Real American. Nice
Real
cash, though.
Making that money.
Seattle defensive touchdown. Good cash.
Yeah, Seattle Seahawks defensive. I could have saved the whole day if I just the whole day is different, but I could have saved the whole game if I just took that fucking interception at plus 185. Dave Rogers, my man. Everybody, YouTube channel picks from Dave. X picks from Dave. And I got a chance to be a part of the 14-hour college football show that you do every Saturday. What's going on with you this week, Dave?
So thank you guys for that. I had a chance to meet Jessica and yourself. Jessica, I didn't meet you, but I've met you before in person, actually. But either way, thanks so much for coming on. It means so much. We're just trying to get out here and share in the winnings. Today is a very confusing day for me because when you go 5-0 in the capper contest and 2-1 on posted bets, but you have a losing unit day, 1 unit, you feel like it's bad. But I don't think any of the bets we took were bad. I avoided some bad bets like Metcalf over, getting 2 more receptions. But either way, I couldn't be more happy. This channel is booming. These guys are the best in the business. And obviously the chat's awesome too. So shout out to you guys. Friday show, Saturday show, and picks from Dave. And here on the Monday stream.
We love it. And but next Sunday you run with us.
No, I'll trade it. I'm on the Niners game. Let's go.
That's gonna be
bang bang Niners gang. Let's go.
It's gonna be really fun. Cowboys Niners gonna be really really fun on Sunday. But Mikey M has a Thursday nighter that's gonna pop off.
I'll be on that too. Yeah, well, let's go.
It's magic. It's Commanders Bears, isn't it?
Oh, that's a great game. That's a great game. I love it. That's my type of game.
Nicholas, my man, you look good in blue. The guys who were wearing it on the field didn't.
Yeah. Obviously.
Maybe I don't know what to do with Dable. I don't know what he's going to do tonight. I think he's just going to walk alone in the dark, try and figure this shit out.
I would too.
We got hockey season coming up, and other things to look forward to.
Of course.
And your channel's popping off, man. Popping off. So what's going on at Earl Sports Bets this week?
Yeah. ESB show every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got hockey starting in 8 days, so I look forward to that. So definitely. I got to say, this was one of the most depressing games I've gone 2-0 in. Because I had the first half 4 game under.
That's how I feel, dude.
It's the only thing that made that game halfway tolerable is the under sitting. Look forward to week 13 in the NFL season when the Giants are on a bye week and I don't have to watch this fucking team. And that's about it.
Respect to Earl Sports Bets and the ESB channel. Thank you for running with us. Razor's going to close the show out tonight for us. Doc, my man, you had another giant week in NFL Pub Hub, just leading by example as you do, my friend. Thank you for making time for us. Took Kelly out for dinner and still made sure that you could run with us for a little bit, and it means the world to us that you put in the time. And I truly, from everybody in the chat, feels the same way as me. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure, brother. Yep, I'll try to redeem some baseball work upcoming for the playoffs. I like Gausman tomorrow. I like the over in the first 5 in the Philly game. Those are my 2 baseball looks for tomorrow for the start of the postseason. And we'll be hopping back on with you next week. And then DJ and I give you some college looks on Saturday mornings. And then I'm going to make some cameos with Dave and, some of the others on their little pop-up shows. So if I ask you for the link, throw it my way. I'll jump.
You're always welcome. I know you're a busy guy, but you're always welcome.
That's okay. But I say I'm going to be up in Georgia this weekend, so I'll try to get on some stuff with you guys.
Well, you're up now, double-digit units over 3 shows, so we need you every Sunday badly. So
I'll take my little hot spot, and I might be out in the woods somewhere, but I don't know if I'm shooting deer this weekend or what I'm doing. I'm going with some guys.
I love it. I love it.
So.
Mikey, I should have heeded your advice. I did not. Just hearing your chuckle when I made the team total over bet, I will rue the consequences. But goddamn, I love you, man, and I love capping with you, and you make things so much fun. And we have big news that we're going to be popping off here shortly. But right now, it's just a bum fight and a garbage fire, and that we just witnessed. And I don't know what to say, man. Thursday nighter, is it going to be another garbage fire? I don't know, but
can it be much worse than tonight?
Here's the deal here, right? We continue to be profitable on the live streams today, 4-3. But if you played it the way I did, we went 2.5 units up tonight, and it just continues to stack. Live spots are where it's at. You guys know the deal with Pub Sports Radio. We find winners, the heads get together, and everybody finds a way to sift through and focus on the victory. You know, that being said, I want to shout out Ragu with his noble attempts at NFL Pub Hub. I give him this week off. I'm going to give him next week off, too. I'm going to take 2 weeks off. Let Ragu build a big lead, and then I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Ragu, I'm coming for you, my guy. I'm coming.
That's what I was saying about Ian all last year. I couldn't catch him.
My brother's getting married this weekend, so I will be off the radar again early, but we'll be back next week. Obviously, Sunday night's a big night. And Jimmy, I love capping with you, man. All the guys on the panel, of course, our guy LJ, picks from Dave, Razor Sharp, Big Ragu, and our guy Nick Earl as well. You'll find me cashing some straps this week. It's just a matter of when.
Don't say it. Don't you're gonna say Razor off.
This week, I prefaced it by saying this week. Let's stay tuned and see what happens. Shout out to Mama Bag as well. I appreciate everybody coming out here tonight to chat. You guys are great. Make sure you hit that like and retweet and let them know. Pub Sports Radio is coming, man. We're coming up from behind. We're going to smash and cash. You better be a part of it. You want to ride the wave with us as well. Everybody have a great night, man. I enjoyed it. A lot of fun.
I love it. I love it. This is my last chance to be live with my mom here, rocking with us. Mama, you want to say anything before we get Razor to close out the show? You know anything?
No, it's been great fun, but the football game was dismal. But the talk, your guys' conversation was an absolute delight. I enjoyed it immensely, and I learned a lot too. So thank you very much.
We love having you a part of this. Razor, my man. You sat back so relaxed. Everybody's panicking. Panicking is not the word.
He's stoned.
But look, I mean, he just sat back and cashed, because that's what Razor Sharp does, man. Sits back and gets that money. And God, I'm just very, very thankful that I get to run with you, Razor, my man. So Razor, I'm gonna set up the situation. We don't no Jose, no Donkey Finkers, nowhere to be found. And old reverse sweep Ramon's not going to close out this show, so I'm gonna have the buttons ready to be pressed. So Razor, my man, after yet another cash it winner, another gambler's first glance winner. You know what? Let's drop this before Razor shuts us down, man. Let's drop this quick. Razor, take us home, man.
Right there, by the way.
Take us home.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. The show's about to end, but the party is still getting started. If you haven't already, hit the like button down below. Subscribe, share, become a goddamn member. It's only $4.99, 16 cents a day. We got Mama Bag in the house, a celebrity. We got OG Ragu in the building. Dave, Giants guy. We got Mike M, LJ, Jimmy the Bag, and shout out to everybody in the chat. Craig Ford, Cheshire Cat, Mason, AOD, Drinking Head, Gerardo. We had the whole squad, Susie, Easton, Barney. We had the whole squad, RVD, Rebecca Evans, JT, Silver, Abel, OG, Wham, Drinking Hand, the whole squad. Cheers to everybody.
Shout out to the chat. Let's go,
And
baby.
the Packers play the Raiders. Go, Pack, go.
Get that fucking money. We love you guys.
Let's get it.
Oh, I can't get my mouth around that thing. Oh.